That's my cue, apparently. All right, hello and welcome back to the 3 or 4 of you who watch on YouTube. You guys are the best. Guys or girls, I don't know, but I appreciate it. Last we left off, some time ago now, our adventurers were on their way to the town of Corellian, where they would take land transport up to the city of Sumar, as their boat is just a wee bit too big to go there. Off to Corellian to dock their ship while they travel to the city of Sumar to try and secure an Alluran keystone currently believed to be in the possession of the Genasi collector Gunthry Phosphor. However, barely a day into their journey, they discovered a strange derelict lying roughly along their course, and at the captain's insistence, they stopped to investigate. There, they discovered the dismembered and largely consumed bodies of much of the crew, with the ship seemingly overrun by some sort of hostile creature. Before long, they found the ship's logbook, revealing that the vessel was used for smuggling, and had been moving large quantities of men and materials throughout the islands, with some work pointing to an old adversary's involvement. The current voyage being to transport 8 creatures to the Narakeshi city of Onosir, and deliver them to a Paladin Gore, a member of Balgoris' former order. They also uncovered the sole survivor of the incident, a young Kenku cabin boy known only as Basher, who is apparently a crafty little prick, according to himself, who was promptly put in the care of Ciro on their own vessel as they continued down to the hold. There, a battle unfolded between the party and a group of ambush drakes, evidently the creatures that were being sent to Narakesh, and who had devoured much of the crew. After a touch-and-go series of events with a whole hell of a lot of poison being flung around, and the unexpected intimidation and subsequent submission of one of the creatures at the hands of Balgoris, the remainder were slain and the vessel was secured. We join our party now in the cargo hold, where we last left them, deciding what they should do with this new knowledge and their new companion.
Companions.
Puppy.
Yeah, correct.
What are we naming the devil dog?
We'll make our way out of here.
Its name is Chesty because you just called it a devil dog.
Well, now we need a vote.
I thought it was Icarus.
Yeah, its name is Icarus.
It
That
is?
was the decision.
Yeah, I know.
of
You
war.
guys have named the pet after my gecko, which is also why he can now make Tokay gecko sounds.
Very cute.
Mind you, I have a leopard gecko, but still.
Imagine that stalking you and you don't know where it's coming from.
Just in the darkness. So, this was called the
like a
Tokay
scene out of
geckos live throughout Southeast Asia, and they're common in Vietnam. They were called fuck you lizards by the US military because you just hear in the woods, and you're like, is that the lizard told me to fuck off?
I could just
I agree
imagine
with
the first Marine hearing that, just tossing a fucking grenade into the woodline. Like, yeah, fuck you too.
Imagine that people didn't know those existed and heard that, and they thought it was like some ghost telling them to fuck you or something.
Yeah, but also, Tokay geckos are real-world Pokemon because they actually say their name. Anyway, I think all of you have ownership of him, unlike the other ones, so you should all be able to right-click it and play that sound, I suppose.
Game's paused.
Okay, let's not abuse that privilege.
Oh, Icarus is probably going to die. Follow me, Icarus.
It's a combat young warrior animal thing.
No, he's
Whatever
our
this
friend.
is.
Yeah.
He can hang out with
As
the kitty.
Icarus walks past his slain.
Y'all, what if it was
I
the
will
bird that
say,
caused
body
this?
language-wise, it's kind of hard to tell what this draconic creature is thinking, but it looks afraid and is obeying Balgoris. It's not necessarily tame, but it is nominally obedient for the moment.
I can speak to it in Draconic. It can understand my orders, and that's all that matters.
It has an intelligence of 4, so it is very much trainable.
Should we bring one of the cages with us?
What does it
Icarus.
matter? It doesn't contain them.
If you attack any
What
of the
if it was
humanoids
that
on our
little bird
vessel,
dude that
your death
started
will
all
be-
this?
As a reminder, though,
He's on the ship.
you, Roxby,
I know.
of the
What about
cages,
him?
only the large
What if
one
he's
appears
the
to
one
have been
that
broken from
released
the
the
inside.
animals?
The others were broken from the
He
outside.
said he was a sneaky little prick.
I don't think he released them.
Still breakable.
He wasn't through up right. I don't think he was.
He will
that
stay in
smart.
my quarters.
But he said he was
And
a
if he
sneaky little
gets up
prick,
and
and maybe
lying,
he's brighter than
I
he's
will
letting
handle
on.
him personally.
Or he's just stupid.
It's hard to
Okay.
tell with Henko.
That is their language.
I want to go
They
talk
speak
to the
in
bird.
mimicry.
Okay, well, I mean,
I don't
we can
trust
all
him.
head back over to the Silent Zephyr. We don't need to stay here unless there's a specific.
Okay, yeah,
need
pull us
to
over
do
to the
so.
ship.
Me walking.
don't
I
forget
away
Icarus.
to-
accidentally pressed the wrong button. 1 second while I reactivate navigation on that scene. There we go. You should be able to see it actually, because I think I made that one available for everyone to see in the navigation
Yep.
bar alongside the island map. Okay, and let me choose here. Let's bring everyone over here, quick, just for roleplay purposes. Who am I missing? Basher himself and Icarus. That's who we're missing.
Uh-huh.
Apparently,
Kirby just stayed
Garish
on-
is
on board the
55
ship.
feet in the air.
Here, we're gonna put Nafir over here
I
too.
wonder how the crew's reacting right now.
There's a bit of visible apprehension as you help Icarus climb aboard. Notably, this creature seems quite adept at climbing. It's more just a guiding force that you're providing.
Puppy!
It is not a puppy.
It
Puppy!
is not a dog at all.
As long as it doesn't bother me up in the nest, I don't.
Scaly puppy.
Icarus, you can climb up there and provide them assistance with navigation.
Don't you
Here we go. Here's
dare!
Basher. He made it climbing.
Yes, bird friend.
I will learn Draconic by any means
coming aboard,
necessary.
you see
Just
Zero
to
having a conversation with Basher up on the corner because he looks over to you. What the fuck is that?
It
Puppy!
is Icarus.
Okay, so you named it already, so
You see what the fuck happens when we don't move along when I suggest it?
It was subservient to my orders. I gave it a chance for redemption. If it errs, as I look down at Icarus,
I'm sorry, did you not see that it ate all the humans aboard the ship?
if it errs, it is food.
Right.
I'm petting it on the
Yeah.
head.
I realize I actually left Ghost of the Crow's Nest, so I like to imagine he climbed aboard and immediately just scaled the Crow's Nest.
Yep.
Like,
Nope,
get me the hell away from that thing.
nope. I dealt with enough poison. I'm done.
Yeah, a lot of you look a little west of the wear too.
It'll
will
also be a
sleep
good.
up here
It'll
for all
also
I
be a
care.
good vessel pit. It'll help keep additional pests and other creatures off the
Did
vessel.
we get a
I have
long
not
rest?
seen a rat since we took on the ocelot. I don't know what you're expecting to feed this thing, but we're gonna have to take account of it when we start doing our provisions. Speaking of which,
It
guys
is
look-
carnivorous, so more meat.
exactly.
It's basically we'll give it the same diet as me.
We're in the ocean. We get lots of fish.
I do not need more fucking livestock on this ship.
Just
It is
make
not
him
livestock.
fish for
It is a
his food.
minion.
I am the food.
He's a nice scaly puppy.
Make him fish for his own food.
Can it swim?
I do not think it can swim. Icarus, can you swim?
I will also point out as you look over at Zero, you'll notice that Basher looks fucking terrified right now. It's just kind of huddling against Zero, just like.
Oh, please. At least I can take a nap up here after I do a quick
Did
scan.
we get a long rest, or do we need to do that?
No, we haven't gotten a long rest.
I'll also point out that you don't need to make a perception check. There's no other signs of.
I know.
There's nothing else in the vicinity.
I figured as much.
Oh, I need to turn
You
down
do a
that
scan,
audio.
You see two ships. The one you're on and the one
long
next to you.
Not yet, woman.
I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay.
Then you
well,
go down to your cabin and sleep.
moving beyond that, we need to make a decision about exactly what we're going to do with this ship we found. Well, salvage means we can kind of take whatever we want, because also they... I checked the logbook you brought over. That looks like they were smugglers, so no rights. It's going to take time, though, and we don't really know how time-sensitive this mission is. I don't know why I went a little southern there. He's supposed to be New England.
Can we mark the vessel as salvage and just...
Not necessarily. It's going to be first come, first serve. So,
I would
What
say
about
take
taking the shot off of it, or a cannonade?
focus the
well,
focus
what did the
food
guns
and
look like? Were they
supplies.
in good shape?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean,
The
they were-
carriages were badly damaged, but the cannons should be all right when I looked at them.
So I'm gonna say right now. So you have four options for what you salvage, and you can do any or none. The first is of the ship's 10 6-pound cannon. It was not a very well armed ship. 4 seem to be in good condition, while the rest are either damaged and untrustworthy or just untrustworthy. They could be brought aboard and mounted on the Silent Zephyr, but they're not enchanted, unlike your current guns, and thus would need a crew of 4 each to operate, which could stretch your current manning levels. It'll likely take about 4 hours to bring the cannon aboard using a embarrassment. What the fuck is the word? Yardarm crane.
Jib crane.
We don't have a jib crane. You can attach it to a yardarm on the main.
Same fucking thing.
Not worth it.
Other materials, you've got enough spare parts, lumber, sail, and supplies, which, by the way, I would recommend opening the Silent Zephyr and checking your cargo hold. You can see what supplies you do have on board, which I've been keeping track of for this voyage. You have a total of currently 20 humanoids and 1 ambush drake, who I'm going to count as a humanoid calorically. I'm not counting the cat. So takes into account how many supplies you started with, how many you've consumed so far.
I would say we pick up any supplies they have left.
Yeah. So enough spare parts, lumber, sail, and other such supplies can be gathered to equal 3 repair kits, and it will probably take about 2 hours to salvage that, mostly just because of the sheer state of the ship. There are 71 units of serviceable round shot and powder aboard that could be added to your arsenal. Remember, for ammunition purposes, we're not tracking shot size. That only applies for damage. Another 2 hours to salvage that, simply because there are heavy items that have to be ferried one by one. While most of the stores were lost, there are 3 barrels of rum, 6 barrels of water, and about 50 units of standard provisions that could be taken aboard and will take about 2 hours to salvage.
I'd say food and ammo mostly.
How would
agree.
levitate help in this scenario?
Levitate would allow you to pick up some rather heavy items, so it would probably
Up to 500 pounds.
So the cannons are too heavy for that.
But what if we like load the shot into like barrels and just levitate them?
It would absolutely be
And
helpful.
sorry to kind of meta it. I do
The
apologize.
shot's already going to be stacked above.
But I can
fucking
regen on a
hole.
short rest, so we could cut that time down.
I would say you will turn it from a 2-hour operation to a 1-hour operation with prolific use of levitate.
Sure, I could.
Does anyone else have a way of assisting in speeding up the operation?
Keyless can
Well-
also cast levitate, but not like others can.
Okay.
You can jib everything over.
Yeah, it's getting it out of the hold and up here when there's so much wreckage.
Was it another brig?
This ship is actually larger.
It's
It
larger
would-
than it
it's
should
a,
have.
gal.
It should have a cargo with the
They're not
with the
going.
magazine. It should have a fucking hold hatch in the center, and the magazines are stored in the center on most ships.
It does indeed have a hold hatch, but it's getting there without tangling your mast with their damaged rigging is a bit tricky. It's a process. It is very much achievable, but it will take time to perform. And then you also have to take those goods and store them away safely on board your ship before you get moving at speed. With the whole crew working, you can get it done reasonably fast.
I would say the food and ammo, maybe the repair
Like
stuff.
large animals like bears and carry things.
That's true.
If you want to roleplay Voidtech and start carrying cannon rounds around, that's entirely up to you.
Oh yeah, the Polish bear.
Or
Literally carrying
or-
artillery shells. I mean,
or we just be like, okay, we skip ahead 6 hours.
I'm okay with 6 hours.
Yeah, 6.
That
is fine.
doesn't delay us by that much.
True.
What the fuck?
So it would be
Nothing.
5 hours, or it would be 5 hours with you using levitate to help. If both of you were using it to help with various things.
I'm okay with that. Or is everybody okay
Yeah.
with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we get
Let's
what?
let's take it all.
Okay.
Well,
Let me just.
cannons are sweet. We can leave.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the busted
The
cannons.
cannons
I
are
ain't worried
not
about
worth
that.
it. Realistically, the 4 extra cannons, we would take them and sell them at the earliest convenience. There's no point in keeping cannons that aren't enchanted.
Yeah.
Unless we wanted 4 unenchanted chaser guns.
They're not long guns. They're fairly standard. They wouldn't really be the best chase guns.
A lot of chase guns were 6 to 10 or 6 to 12 pounders.
Yeah, but they were
Yeah,
long.
but they were
barrels.
long guns.
Like these are long guns, but then there's long guns. Like long 9s were very common for chase guns because they had the range of a 20 pounder.
Another point to make: we don't need to fucking weigh down the ship more.
It's true, though this number of cannon would not slow your vessel down.
But it would stretch our cruise thin.
Yeah,
If
during
we
combat.
chose to
Well,
use
I do
them.
like the idea of taking them so we can sell them and get some more money.
I can agree with that idea, especially if we just choose not to load them and get them ready. We just put them in storage. You don't have to worry about manning them if they're not to be manned.
That's true.
This works.
Okay.
This is acceptable. How much extra time would that cost us?
If you're not setting them up, it will be another 3 hours, so a total of 8 hours.
There's a long rest for some people who are on the verge of fucking death.
Yeah, I know, right?
Me and Beaker are gonna go rest because clearly this kid needs a break.
Beater, not Beaker, but yes.
His name was
Beater?
Asher.
Yeah, it's back.
Sorry,
Beater,
Basher, yeah. He said something. I got confused.
Beaker.
Bonker, hitter, whatever you
Right.
call him. Let's go to bed, buddy. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Must be nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna conk out in the crow's nest for a few hours.
You got it.
That too. Fuck
How does
all y'all.
Icarus feel about ambush Drake meat?
You don't need to.
I'm in my spell slot.
Check your health.
He doesn't seem
My health is fine. I just want
interested
my
in
health.
eating his kin.
Understood.
He's not quite hungry enough for that. They were fairly well fed where they were.
Okay, so he's not hungry.
Yeah, not at the moment.
It looks like I'm doing a lot of fishing while we're sailing.
All right, let's get you get 50
Worst case
units of
scenario,
standard
I use
supply.
speak with the animals to tell them to fucking behave.
Well, he does.
So he can
understands. He just can't
understand
communicate.
Yeah, but I don't speak Draconic.
There's how many shot is
Not
that?
yet, at least.
165
You're slowly giving me a reason to fucking learn.
barrels of rum.
It is a helpful language
10.
in a game that's called Dungeons and Dragons. There's usually dragons.
Yeah, you've chosen to adopt one.
Dragonoid. Let's not call him a true dragon. That'd be an insult.
They're not a
real
true
dragons.
dragon, but they're put it this way, they're more closely related to true dragons than you and your other draconic kin, Torin and Ciro are. And you and Torin are very slightly closer, or actually technically Ciro's slightly closer related to dragons than you and Torin.
Exile.
Yes.
How do I say that I'm, or how do I put it to where I'm up in the crow's nest? It's like
You
a little
can just,
orange one.
Yeah, so like you can see how there's an outline of a platform. I have it set to if you right click on your name, I don't know if it actually shows up for you. Do you see a 0 with a little
Yeah, it had 65 in it earlier, and I guess it
that
just
so
wasn't updating.
the
Right.
layer is, I mean, I can tell you what the layer is set at.
Okay.
65 is the canonical height of the crow's nest, but the layer is set at 20. So anything above 20 will show you on top of the rigging.
Okay.
Again, you're technically higher, but that's just
Yeah. I'll just put it at 20 for simplicity's sake.
Now, I'm gonna make myself a drink. Please continue role play and conversation. I'll be right back. I can hear you.
I'm role playing.
I have a hammock that I strung up on the mast.
I'm half dead.
You have a
Yeah. At least you're only half. I am fucking like, ugh.
I don't think you guys recall me spending 2 rounds near dead, but
You
After
did.
it is okay
Almost
right now.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Roll the
take my
die.
little
You're not
nappy
the only
nap.
one, Fucko.
Hey, we do have a pets tab now.
A pet stab.
Wait, what?
We should name it Pokemon. We should rename that to Pokemon.
That's great. We have a party tab, and then inside the party tab, we now have pets for Nefer and Icarus.
Pokemon Crossroads Edition.
Where?
You're
Where?
supposed to own Icarus because
Party.
you're the one who intimidated him into listening. So you
Pet.
have full control. Everyone else is just observers, so they can see things, but I believe only
light
you
green
can actually
one,
order
baby.
it from.
Understood.
If I can check on your guys' like pet's
Oh,
condition
that's
now
cute.
too.
Yeah, no. Since we're gonna be sitting here anyways, Garage is gonna pass out in the fucking crow's nest. DM, you're fine with that, right? I can take a long rest.
We're fine with you passing out. I don't give a shit.
Does anyone have a
Fuck
problem
yeah.
with me taking a
Go to
Like,
bed.
break?
Oh my god, shut up and go to sleep. No one cares.
No, no,
Dude, you
no.
look, buddy, you
I'm
look
helping
like
with.
death. You should
I'm
probably.
helping with the crew loading things. I'm also making Icarus assist as well.
Other
You
people
might
are
earn your
resting too.
keep.
US is also helping, but she knows that
I'm
Lotus,
not exactly
you-
in the
you
good
had
way.
mentioned an idea. Are you wild shaping to attempt to help? If you have a use of wild shape left, that is.
She
did it-
should.
I thought I did, and then long rested, and then got my shit back. I assume.
You haven't long rested, but we'll say you have one use of wild shape because I think you only did it once.
Fuck.
Yeah, she only did it once. She did the bear, and that was it.
I did. I did a long
key
rest.
for every door, but
Oh,
apparently
oh,
Thorin doesn't.
Dude, now I can get into my own fucking room. Jesus Christ.
Because I don't fucking know.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just let you use that room. I thought it was my room, but I guess I do have a key to every
I'm
room.
fucking confused, man. I don't even know anymore.
Great.
I don't
Enjoy.
even fucking know anymore.
I just closed the door.
Let's
Have
take,
fun.
let's take a quick second.
Oh, these sheets are crusty.
No, Icarus, the child is not food.
as Icarus comes up there to it sees you as just fucking Rudy a fireball. You not even think about it.
Oh yeah, you can also speak
Oh
Draconic.
yeah, you can speak Draconic, so yeah, it's like.
Icarus is just like,
How do
why
I
never
learn
be able to tell him,
Draconic?
talk to me?
Learning a language takes time. Ask Roxby, he's currently learning Elven or Elvish.
I would like to learn Draconic.
I can
That is
also
something
speak
we can
Orc.
discuss.
Master Zero, do you
Yeah, you can also speak
Yeah,
Orc. I don't remember why you chose Orc, but
do you care if I
traders,
pass out up here
I think.
since we're going to
Yeah.
be here for a minute, and I'm not in a good way. I'm not going to be much help down there.
yeah, I figured you look like you look like hammered shit.
The
can
the horizon
change it.
looks clear, and I'll take a look every couple hours. If you
As you go to rest up there, Nefer kind of literally just kind of you don't notice him climb up there. He just appears there and just kind of eyes you quizzically for a little bit before just kind of laying down, not on top of you, but next to you.
Oh, good kitty.
He does let you pet him if you do that. But only for about 10 seconds before he gets up and leaves if you continue to pet him. Because
Nah,
He's like,
it was like a pat, and then passes out.
yeah, you get like a single half-hearted purr.
It's like real cats.
Ocelots are fairly closely morphologically, psychologically, and other aspects to African wildcats, which are domestic cats. So they're more closely related to domestic cats. They're in Felis. They're in the same genus. They're
I got told and pet an ocelot once, like a full-blooded ocelot once at the fair. It was a big. They're bigger than you think. He was like a
yeah,
young
no,
male.
they're like a large Maine Coon when they're
He
adults.
was no. This was a young male, and he was like the size of a lab.
They're lighter than they are bulky.
But he's like longer. But he was longer too. You know.
Yeah, they long. They got. They're like pumas. They got
huge,
long
but
tails.
He was bigger than a domestic cat by quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm not
Maine
saying
Coon.
they're like a thing. I'm just saying that they are But look, I've seen videos of ocelots. They're especially young ones, and this is not an adult ocelot.
It was
It is
cool
certainly
that I
weaned
really
when it
liked.
is young. It is less than a year old by its appearances.
They're very nice. They like to cuddle.
They're not really afraid of humans usually, because humans rarely have actual issue with them because the worst they can do is steal a chicken.
He acted pretty much just like a house cat. He was like, okay, we're
Well,
doing
that one
this
also was probably socialized. This one,
now. Yeah.
frankly, it's a little weird how cat-like it behaves, but
I just chalk it up to people can actually talk to it and understand its actual emotions and things. So I've assumed those who can actually speak in wild or the animals speak have been socializing it, which
Potentially.
breaks down that barrier that we have. Like we cannot communicate with any of our pets or creatures that we domesticated, and they can. So it's a weird thing.
best to get is word recognition.
It's like the same thing with the Faerun Earth. I imagine there's more exotic pets than most people would assume in our world, because people can just talk to them and be like, "What do you want?"
Like, we said that magic is heavily restricted. I feel like an amulet of speak with animals would be one of the magic items you would be able.
Yeah.
It's completely mundane.
pretty
Wouldn't hurt
innocuous.
anything.
Yeah.
Just don't cast it near a slaughterhouse.
Mm,
Would that count as animal abuse if you tell them what's about to happen?
Yeah, I would assume there'd be some regulations as time goes on. Oh god, that makes
To be fair,
PETA
in
so
the
much
20s,
worse.
there's no regulation.
PETA would be so much worse. Or much better. I don't know.
But
PETA
also-
would be
Either way.
run by an awakened vegan orangutan.
but also, it's not
We're
like
having
cattle
this
slaughterhouse.
conversation. This weed is not this strong, right?
At least you have some.
We are having this conversation, yes, and
Alright, are we done loading the ship?
we can fast forward to that. You arrived here in the late morning, early afternoon. It takes you the better part of the rest of the day to fully load it, about 8 hours total work. However, you are able to get things taken care of fairly easily. Excuse me. And with your acquired cargo properly stowed away, which I have accounted for in the sheet, you set sail again.
All hands
And-
about your stations.
While your night passes peacefully, who would like to be the first person to roll a D100 for me, as the naval event table is complete?
Why not?
Look out.
Might,
Sure.
might as
Lookout
well,
rolls
might as well be
first.
might as well be the fucking lookout.
That
You
way we
wanna
can
do it?
all blame
Yeah.
him when this goes horribly wrong.
All right, roll me a D100, please.
Nice.
That could not be a
96.
good thing.
Son
Could
of
not
a
be a good
R.
thing.
I don't want the fucking high rolls right now.
Sirens, congratulations.
Look, I'm just
We-
glad you didn't live 100.
Why? Please don't say a Hydra.
Or an
How
obelisk.
would you find a Hydra at sea?
I
Oh,
Kraken.
Kraken.
Obelisk.
Probably.
Oh, let me.
Oh, you
let
thought
me
one of
get
the
you put Avalon
you
in
rolled
there.
one of the weird ones. Okay,
What? What does that mean?
you rolled one of the the ocean's weird ones.
all right. Get on with it.
Dude,
Yep,
I forgot
Let's
about
hear it.
that. You should have waited
Hang on,
until
I
you
got-
had food.
I gotta lock
It's
that
fine.
option.
No, I wanted it for after.
Oh yeah, I guess we're doing long rest now.
Yeah, everyone who has not taken a long rest already, everyone else take a long rest.
Yeah, look how many hit points I recovered,
yeah,
guys.
long rest. There we go.
Fucking
Rest.
ow.
And blood
Fucking
point
yeah.
down.
Ow.
Hey, Torin. You beat me only by a little, and that's because you have more.
Weren't both of you knocked unconscious though?
Yes.
So you're both
That's
back from
nice.
0. Like, proportionally, it's the same shit.
And then I brought myself up to 11, then immediately got hit again. I was like, motherfucker.
You were in the front line, and everyone else was in the back room.
I got beaten to like a fucking pulp, even being a backliner.
You're just lucky none of you were human. Ambush drakes are famous for their predilection towards human flesh.
Yeah, an ambush drake getting a hold of a human is the equivalent of an orc arrow hitting a fucking human in Lord of the Rings.
Humans, ew.
Unless you're Boromir, in which case you can take 6 of them before you half-heartedly die.
Well, okay.
His death was majestic.
I meant the flesh rot shit.
Yeah, I know. I understand. You're thinking of Morgul Blade, though, I think.
Yeah, the Morgul arrows and shit. Yeah.
I'll be right back if she uses the bathroom. And it gives me thinking time.
Yeah, it's for this weird one.
Yeah, what do you
Well,
mean
that seems
thinking
weird.
time?
But like,
I don't
I
hear from you. You
I
sit
watched
on the
this
toilet
whole,
for
like,
an hour on
fucking
your phone.
2-hour breakdown of like the war for Agmar on YouTube, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've got 30 days of Prime. I'll suffer through it. Well, I'm not suffering through Rings of Power. It's honestly not as terrible as people should say. Like, oh, okay, cool. It's not 1,000% lore accurate. Get the fuck over yourselves. If it was, none of the shit people would want to see would be seeing right now. The Barrow Downs thing pissed me the fuck off. But
the way they portray orcs, I don't like it.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of
They
weird.
picked some ugly people
like-
for elves. Come on.
But like the thing is with the orc,
Not everybody's
the orc,
Peter Jackson.
Like they're not. Like what is it? The orcs are fucking. They're like corrupted elves and shit, right?
Yeah.
Or were they the wild men that got corrupted?
I thought
They were.
The orcs were elves.
Yeah.
Were they not?
They are by Tolkien just creatures of evil. They are.
Like,
there's no society. There's no anything else to them. They are just evil.
Yeah,
So you're just evil,
or whatever. Well, not. That's what Adar. Whatever.
Goblins are also just evil, but they actually have structure.
Yes, goblins do actually have a society. If you were going to do something about a society for the darker side of Lord of the Rings, you could probably get away more with goblins than orcs.
Certainly not Uruk-hai, because they're just a Saruman thing.
Well, they're.
Oh yeah, no, they should not. If they bring Uruk-hai into this, I'd be like, no.
Those will not exist until the war.
They don't exist in the Second Age. If they show up in the third, in the Second Age, that'd piss me off.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Like, I love the Uruk-hai, I do, but they are very much.
Oh yeah, their aesthetic is badass.
All right. Anyway,
Continue on.
refocusing. Yes. The day passes rather uneventfully as you continue sailing. However, Garish, you notice a small island on the horizon. Very small. No bigger than maybe the courtyard outside of Zillosom's tower. And you're not supposed to be seeing land, as far as you're aware.
Land ho? Question mark?
Land whore.
Cork and Scratch, as you're looking over the chart, you're like, there's no fucking land here.
I see an island or something out there.
Oh no.
What
Either
this
that or
fucking
I'm
view
seeing a
is
mirage.
smoking?
What color is it?
Nothing this time. I promise.
You
Yes.
can, if you go over to the rail and take a look, and it appears to be a small sandy island. No trees, but there's something on it. Some sort of
It's not coral reef cum. Okay.
coral reef cum. Excuse me.
Coral reefs, when they will release their seed, and it's like it'll look like from a distance like a brown reddish island.
Gotcha. Okay,
It's big enough.
No,
Anyways.
this appears to be a physical island with stuff above water.
Okay.
Captain, your orders.
What do you see? Like, you found an island, which is odd.
Do you want me to throw a perception just to see if I see anything?
I will note, it's not directly in your path of travel, but you are going past it, so as this conversation unfolds, you're getting closer and closer. If you'd like to make a perception check...
Yeah, now you got me paranoid, Goku. We're
give me
moving on.
advantage because of your elevated position in Spyglass.
Giant turtle.
No. Ooh, double 3. Ouch.
So, hang on a second, I gotta break this. So, Giant Turtle hit the same tune as Secret Tunnel from Avatar The Last Airbender. That shit.
Tunnel. Giant turtle. It's gonna eat our boat, but it's still a giant turtle.
In a secret tunnel.
Fair.
Anyway, sorry about that.
I almost had a fucking 17 and then it just flopped over.
We're full ADHD tonight,
Bastard.
folks. Sorry.
It's fine. And I'm medicated today. I actually took my meds because I had to go grocery shopping early
Fucking
this morning.
bullshit. Anyways, I'm
They
sorry.
wear off by 6 p.m. and it's 9, okay?
Oh, you're just dumping all the ADHD.
You can't really make out too
Dragon
much
turtle.
detail, though you don't see any movements. It appears that this very small island is made of rock and sand and is very flat and almost square in shape. That's about all you make out from this distance.
I don't see anything of significance, at least nothing alive. Looks square almost.
Islands are not square.
Am I supposed to be?
Well, you tell me. It looks square.
Giant stingray.
Oh.
These are amazing
No.
geography lessons.
Well, I guess we...
It's
well,
it's gonna be on our path,
Square.
so we're getting closer as we continue forward, anyways.
alright, you wait 5 minutes. Like,
Wait, you said on our path or along our
Time
path?
to prep the
you're still getting
cannon.
closer to it. You
You're
would
not
have to
going to
divert
hit
your
it,
course
you're
to
fine.
actually stop there, but
We're
it will
traveling
probably pass
perpendicular
within
to
a
it.
couple hundred. It'll pass within a couple hundred feet of you. As you wait about 5 more minutes, it does get close enough they'll allow you to make another perception check. And anyone on the deck who would like to make a perception check, they may as well, just without advantage.
Yay!
Hey.
Please. Yes. There we go.
17. No! What the heck?
How do
I threw the dice and I. Oh wait, no, I counted it.
No, baby.
Count it as
Yeah, I've got
another
a
die.
-1 on my shit.
Over
bro.
one more.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
I
one
almost got fucked over.
I'm saying
Perception.
my rolls.
Where?
Perception.
So
On one more. There you
Ugh!
everyone except Lotus,
Damn it!
Blind ass bitch.
you see a small,
I'm half asleep.
almost perfectly square stone island sitting barely a foot above the water and with right angles, as if it is literally a block of stone floating there, but you can see the shadow under the water of land, of what you presume to be a normal island. Inexplicably, though, it seems
There's a
that there's
fucking Mario cube on an island.
no, there seems to be a large table sitting in the middle of the island surrounded by about 10 chairs. On this table,
Fuck.
there is what seems to be a grand feast, displaying all sorts of exotic food and drink.
It's a trap.
I don't.
That's a trap.
Hmm.
That's a,
That's
The
bait.
Mystic
There's a
Fist
bait.
Island.
there's a
That is
feast
the most
on it,
obvious
and it-
trap I have ever seen.
An enormous amount of food, amphoras and pitchers of wine.
That thing
You
is
see
gonna eat anything
roasted
that goes
animals
over. That
and-
is a giant mimic. Fuck that.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck no.
As I said at
Fuck
the beginning,
no.
there's one mimic in this campaign, and this is not it. That is my
I
honest
know.
It's still bait.
it doesn't feel right. It's very unnatural looking.
Yeah, you could say that again.
We have any crew members in red shirts?
No.
You have a
You're not
hobgoblin.
sending, we are not sending anyone over there. That is not a smart idea.
How far is this island?
As you're drawing close, it's probably 300 feet away.
Broadside it.
I like how we're
I
all
wouldn't
thinking
waste a
it.
shot
He just
on
said
it.
Yeah,
it.
don't waste
Don't even
any-
deny it. We were all thinking it. He just said it.
No.
We should not waste a shot on such an obvious ruse.
I mean, the worst we could do is who here regains a little bit of their mana after a short rest.
Why
mean,
why are you all looking at me?
And I.
Go
am I-
bite
Who
it.
here doesn't need
magic
to
at it.
breathe?
No, that's
Fire,
way
fire
too.
some magic at it.
I can make air bubble hats, whatever
Can
they're
you?
called. Yeah, the little bubbles that you could put over your head so that you could like basically breathe in the water. Yeah, I have that spell. I don't have it equipped, but I have that spell.
What spell are you referring to? I'm
Water
intrigued.
breathing.
I don't
Hold
think
on.
she has water breathing.
Let me find it real quick.
No, you do have water breathing. You also have water walk.
Yeah, I have that too. I can be Jesus. Air bubble. That's it. Air bubble. It's a
Yeah, what
second
time is it?
level.
All the
conjuration.
support.
She's a
You
druid.
You
They get the
Yeah,
full
that's
spell
true.
list, just like
create a
clerics.
spectral globe around the head of a willing creature's.
Okay, I know what you said spectral, but I totally heard sexual.
I heard sexual too.
Spectral.
That's sexual bubble.
A globe, yeah. It's filled with fresh air that lasts until
And
the
when
spell
you
ends.
get that
Oh, yeah.
feeling,
I have like a few water spells.
Sexual
helium.
Sexual bubble.
Lotus just begins exuding pure sexual energy in a bubble around her.
Fine. Lady Lotus, can you
Put some
grant me the
pants on.
ability to walk on water?
No.
You want the sexual bubble?
Walk
He
on
wants to walk
walking.
on water. He wants the water walking.
Okay. I cast Jesus upon thee.
Do you have water walking prepared?
No, but I'd have to repair it. I can do that real quick though, since we're not doing anything, right?
So it technically takes a whole night's sleep, but I'll allow it in this instance. Just you have to disable another prepared spell to do this.
Yeah, hang on.
Also, reasonably, we did just long rest not too long ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm allowing this.
Affirm, understood.
I'm allowing a magical retcon for the sexual bubble of water walking.
Sexual bubble of water.
How many targets can it hit at a time, or is it only one?
I think it's several.
Cast it on Icarus too. I'm not going alone.
Fuck is it?
Oh, we're
Water
doing
walk
this.
What level
it's
is it?
It's level 3.
God
It's your
damn it, we're
second to
doing
last spell.
Oh, it's way the fuck down there. Water walk. Okay, I just have to disable something else.
You can target up to 10 creatures.
Disable Shadow Strike.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck.
Where is
She can make
it?
it. She can make a
Alright,
platoon
Shadow
of.
Go back down. It's the third level.
Squad, but yeah.
Oh
Alright, boys,
god!
we're
Now
doing
I'm just
this.
thinking.
I can't
We're doing
disable
this.
that
Water
one.
walking.
Oh.
That's a permanent one.
Disabling Revivify. Wait, go back down.
What? I'll
Daylight.
disable daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There we go.
level of
What
argument
good is daylight gonna What good is daylight gonna
Okay.
do us in the day?
I cast water walk on fucking everybody. Fuck it. I don't know.
Huh?
Didn't you say I could target a buttload of people?
You can target
I'm
10
not-
people
I'm not
within
going
60
over
feet,
there.
yes.
Okay, well, fuck it. You get it anyway, just because I can.
I will stay up here.
Who's going with Balgoris to this island?
I am against my better judgment.
I'll watch from a safe distance in case anybody needs to revive.
I'm just trying to hold Icarus back from just jumping over there
Just
and
so
eating
you
the
know,
food.
by the way, Revivify is a touch spell. You must physically
Yeah,
touch
I know.
All
I
right.
have I prepared. I'll
I can
Roxby, are you coming?
I can support you from here. We're good.
it. To be
Tiny
as
creature,
much
phase
as
Revivify,
it
fly
would
away.
seem-
Hey, we got the away team.
How fast are we going right now?
The ship itself has kind of slowed while you're having this discussion. You've pulled in some sail. You haven't heaved
Okay.
to, but you're slowly getting further away. You're probably 350.
So you
to
brought
400.
in all but the maids.
All but the royals, probably, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Before we go, I would like to do one thing.
Bring in the sails.
There we go. All right, that's
having
better.
fun over there.
I'll puff a little prayer.
What form does this prayer take? What monster?
The
Yeah,
just
we're
the
sure.
boat itself sailing along.
Now
Hoping
I
that
have
we
to
just come
decide
back
whether
to
or
this.
not you need to make a skill check to make a pipe of smoke monsters blow out a boat.
Not a big boat.
It takes the form of a creature, specifically.
Oh, bugger.
Now you could make.
The mimic.
Tell you what, make a performance check. Let's see how accurate your boat is.
Oh god.
Yeah, I like that. I like that fun.
God.
Where's perform? Yeah, -2 in charisma. Let's go. All right.
Howl moving Zephyr.
You don't.
Um,
It doesn't necessarily look like the Silent Zephyr. It looks like a hybrid between a very narrow turtle and a large rowboat.
Actually, before we head over, let me select all of us.
Looking at this big square thing too long.
And one more thing before we go.
I just have this itching feeling that there's something there ready to eat you. The second you
Just
step
go see
on
a
it.
doctor
random
for that.
small uncharted island in a well-explored area that has a table and 10 chairs.
Okay. What is other
And food.
formula?
Thankfully, I have a
I don't
few
actually
things
know this
prepared in
context.
case.
That just rolls a d4. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Bless you.
Just say who you're blessing so I know.
Oh, I selected both myself, Sir Namoris, and Sir B.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sorry, Icarus. I can only cast it on 3 people.
Icarus has no concept of what magic is. He has no clue what you're talking about.
All right, let's go, boy.
Okay.
And we all jump over the side and walk our way over.
It's an odd sensation jumping off a boat and suddenly standing on the water. You it kind of sinks a little bit and then you just bob back up. So it's actually a very soft landing.
Oh, goodness.
The waves are fairly small right now, just barely more than little ripples, all moving in the same direction with the wind, and you're able to kind of glide over them. It takes you just a minute or two to walk over to the island at a fairly pedestrian pace, and there you confirm what you saw at a distance. You have a island that appears to be made of sand and rock. Maybe more rock than sand. It appears to be...
You don't gotta turn the red light on. Sorry.
Okay, Roxanne, what are you doing here?
Sorry.
Not that kind of rock.
You're Hockey, I have to say, you're like my dad. You have a song lyric for every fucking occasion. It's hilarious. But anyway.
Do I sense
Work
any
in construction,
evil
man.
afoot?
Might as well sing if you're gonna work. Who is going with you? Just confirm the away party.
Roxby, Namoris, myself, and Icarus.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull you over here. You do not detect any... Well, actually, you don't detect any creatures, but there is a very slight fey presence to this whole island and all the things on it.
Oh, of course it's Faye. Of course it's Faye.
Maybe you'll go home. Oh, Mad Hatter shit. Okay.
It was at this
I
moment
sense,
he knew.
I sense the
He fucked
trickster
up.
wiles on whatever is enchanted this feast.
I will point
We
out,
should
with what
probably-
Lotus said, there is a very large teapot sitting there. Like, comically large.
Ha ha.
Oh.
I would.
I
Like
do not suggest. No, Icarus, do not touch anything.
Icarus
It's a-
wanders up and grabs a steak off the table and just
Icarus,
munches.
you get back here.
I had the puppy bad.
Nothing appears to happen immediately.
Is he eating the steak fine?
Yeah, looks like if you take a close look at it, it appears to just be meat. He's eating it. The steak itself doesn't necessarily... It's no more
I
magical than
don't
anything else
recommend
going
we
on.
touch anything, though. It might be just not interested in slow-witted creatures.
Just
Next
smack
time,
his
you
lip.
wait for orders before snacking.
Maybe you all
Well-
gotta sit around the table before something happens.
Well, it looks like everything is okay. The Drake took a steak off the table. This is me saying this to everyone that's on the boat that can't necessarily see.
I'll back you up.
How are you
Well,
speaking that to him?
Is there
How far
anything
away
else
from
we'd like to do? We've noticed, other than the Fae enchanting whatever is happening here, I don't want to touch any of it. I don't want to be
Okay.
inadvertently married.
So I cast Find Traps a minute ago.
Oh, there we go.
Do I see anything that could, for the purpose of this spell, include anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable on this island?
I'd like to read the text of that ability.
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that could inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. If this
You do not-
island
Oh, a
is a
sword.
trap,
In that case, no.
seems that
It does not specifically call anything out.
okay. That being said, I'll say to our little away party that I don't detect anything that would reasonably try to harm us.
Please understand meta knowledge versus in-universe knowledge, because I understand how I phrased my reply to that. I wanted the details.
Of course.
Yeah, we know. It is so. What do we know? And I'm basically looking at the other two as I'm like holding Icarus by the collar now.
You put a collar on it? Okay.
Scruff of his scale.
Yeah, by the scruff of his scale. I'm not gonna put a
Yeah.
collar on it.
His skin is while he is scaled, there is flexibility. It's more like actually, frankly, we're gonna call it for the sake of this, more like a leopard gecko skin, where it is little scales, but it is skin-like.
You've got him by the
I grabbed him by his
fucking
scruff.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So we know it is Fae, and it's not an obvious trap.
At the best, I can say that it's not intended to harm us.
Well, we have a blessing. If this goes poorly, it was nice knowing you all.
It's your fucking hole, homie.
I go and I take a seat at the table.
Nothing happens.
I'll take a seat at the opposite end of the table.
It is a reasonably comfortable wooden chair.
Also, take a seat at the table.
How many chairs are there?
Total of
10.
10.
We don't have 10 people to fill them chairs up.
It's the same situation with all of you as you sit at the table. Nothing seems to be amiss. Nothing seems to have changed.
Pour the
I
tea.
could- I
Pour
could
the
do-
tea.
Looking over and making sure no one can see us. I could really go for a nice vial of fresh blood.
As you peruse the table, you do spot an odd bottle filled with a dark red substance.
Did any of you notice that earlier?
No, I haven't.
None
really
of you
looked over.
specifically noticed it, but there's a lot of bottles and things
So-
on the table. Be hard to tell.
I would suggest we don't take anything from the table that we're not going to eat immediately.
Understood. Keep your eyes open. I reach over for the vial, or for the bottle. I uncork it.
Smells like blood. Smells like human blood.
I look at Nemoris and Roxby. Are they keeping their eyes on me?
Yeah, we're looking up at you, keeping an eye.
And I drink it.
You regain 2 blood points.
That was fresh.
Certainly tasted fresh.
Could this be a feast blessed by our gods?
Looking at all of the items on the table, you notice the fruit appears to be at its absolute prime of ripeness. The bread is still steaming as if fresh from the oven. The meat itself exuding a wonderful aroma as if it is freshly pulled from whatever means it was cooking in. There's various items on the table.
Ooh, you're gonna make me hungry.
Maybe it is a blessing from some deity. Maybe for wayward travelers, if they find themselves low on rations. Not all Fae are evil. Just most are ununderstandable. I mean, look at Lady Lotus.
Mm-hmm. No, the underlying theme to me seems that it's what you need, not what you want.
Should we
Maybe I'm
get a
playing the
dinghy
long
over
con.
here and let the crew fill themselves and then we leave? Well, actually, no, go ahead.
Not the worst idea, as long as I don't take anything. That's my only
Only eat what
concern.
you can get here, and then leave. Sounds fair. Well, I am sustained. Icarus. What is Icarus doing right now?
He's just kind of lounging about, kind of, broadly speaking, just kind of looks bored.
Have you eaten your fill?
He kind of looks up at you, and if an ambush strike could shrug, it would be.
Let
You
us make
did
our
tell
way
him
back.
off very pronounced after he grabbed the steak.
Icarus, you may eat your fill, and then we are leaving.
He leaps on the table
Oh my lord.
and begins devouring what appears to be a shepherd's pie.
It's ambushing the food.
There's a fresh pig right there. You go for the pie?
It looks up and runs to the pig. It runs to the suckling pig.
There you go. Don't need to be messing up your diet eating bread.
I mean, I could load up
Roll
on
me-
some carbs.
Shepherd's pie doesn't have bread.
Roll me a nature check to see if you know the dietary requirements of an ambush drake.
I will try. This is gonna go poorly.
Ugh.
Very poorly.
You're really not sure what they can and can't eat. You've only seen them eat meat so far, but it didn't seem reticent to eat the mashed potatoes and vegetables present in the shepherd's pie.
You come here.
Are
Maybe
they-
it could eat other things.
That helps with its diet anyway. We don't have to constantly keep raw meat in stock.
Hey,
Yeah,
DM,
we can just prepare its
Yes.
5-star meals.
can I do a perception check to kind of like gate or see what they're doing?
You see them all sit down, and Balgor's drinks something, and the ambush drake looks hungry and starts jumping on the table eating things, and then changes to another thing. You see everything that's happening. You just can't hear the words being spoken.
I guess everything is fine. They've eaten some of this. Well, Balgoris drank something, and the drake is eating from the table. From the looks of it, I guess it's fine.
Well, I guess if everybody wants to eat their fill, then we'll leave. Turkey shank.
Should we walk over there?
I'm still not leaving the ship. I'm not.
Used.
Kind of weary of walking over there because it's Faye.
You don't know it's Fedra.
Yeah, none of us know it's Faye.
I thought he said that we sensed
No.
it was
He
Faye.
He's over
sensed
there.
it.
You can't hear him.
Yeah,
He's
we-
300 feet
Sound
away on an
travels
island.
amazing over water.
No, it doesn't.
Not
I
in the
have
open.
literally heard
Not
people-
during the daytime with the wind blowing.
Uh-huh.
Not with the wind.
I have literally heard people talking across a lake before.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have
wind.
at
Fucking
night
lake.
when it
This
was
is
no
the-
wind.
Oh, I've heard it during the day before. Y'all crazy. Y'all
Dude,
weird.
I've heard I don't know why I said dude, but you know what? Fuck it, dude. I've heard bullfrogs from a mile away over a still lake. Sound travels over water, not over the fucking ocean.
Close enough.
No.
It doesn't have a flat
wait.
surface to reverberate off of. That's
If
the
we're
issue.
walking across the water, how does that work with the waves?
We walk
You
over the
kinda
waves.
The ground just kind of moves beneath you, but you stay upright and fixed on your goal.
Hmm.
Did I just
Alright,
get an idea of everybody who was eating anything and sitting at the table and enjoying this strange
I'm
feast
currently
laid before them?
enjoying some turkey.
You will be enjoying some turkey. There is turkey.
The
I'm
bird
just
of
finishing off
champions.
this blood vial. This is so helpful.
Absolutely.
I just eaten.
You took account of
Chicken.
those 2 points you got, I assume. Right?
Yes, I did. Oh, I most certainly did.
Do you
I'm
know,
even doing
you
that
actually
whiz-
noticed
that
a
whiz-
second vial amongst the many on the table as well.
Hmm.
Get me some honey mead. I say to the table.
There is mead. There are many things on this table. It's a very large table, I want to point out.
It seems to give you what you I think it's giving you what you want. I think it's more than just what you need. Because I am almost satiated, and it's another
always get what you want. My
There's
turn
nothing
that
but-
time.
What you need.
I was about to say.
I will take a sip out of the second vial as well.
Actually,
Just
heard
go
that
ahead
sound
and
going
top
today.
off.
Yeah, you would gain 2, but you can only gain 1, so you're back to full.
Hey, that saves us from having to make any sacrifices.
Saves you from having to eat Icarus or the cat.
You are not allowed to eat cat.
I'm not gonna eat Icarus. The crew, I don't know all their names.
Most of them
Wow.
are named. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you could also catch fish or something like that.
Yeah,
Why did
exactly.
you
We've got
put
the fishing
that up
pole.
there? She is over
All
there
right.
looking at it, whining.
After I build up on blood, I try and rise from the table.
Tell Papa.
You stand up.
Yeah, I can get that.
I also
Icarus.
get up.
It's time
You
to
stand
go.
up.
Does
Yeah.
Icarus come willingly, or do I have to yell at
Throw
him?
it.
He follows you. Wait, you know what? Make an animal handling check with advantage.
Oh, that's about to be
Wiki.
fun. Yeah, that's about right.
You ever met a cat
Yeah,
that
I
killed a
have two.
that killed a bird and doesn't want to let go of it?
Oh my god,
knew
it's
that
Mocha
was
with the
coming.
chicken all over again.
It's got the pig by the spine, and he kind of wants to stay right now.
Icarus, it is time to go.
Looks down the spine, looks down the pig, picks it up, starts walking after you.
Well, does anything happen? Does anyone see anything? Anything change?
Quick, perception check.
Nothing appears to happen.
I thank whatever entity graced us with this feast, especially with our strange dietary requirements. As I take a bow, and then I turn to walk. I start walking over the waves back to the boat.
Okay.
I say my thanks, and I'm gonna leave 2 gold pieces on the table. While I know Fae don't really need money, it's a sign of respect.
Okay. Mark them off.
Yep.
And I just walk on.
Nothing happens. You all return to the ship without incident. What'd you find over there?
Does that thing have a pig?
He wouldn't let it go.
I will say it's starting to look less and less like a pig as the ambush ray continues to eat parts of it.
At least he's fed for the day.
This is true. In fact, all of
Yeah.
you are fed for the day in terms of provisions wise.
Was it cursed or anything?
You all just traded your souls to the Fae.
Nothing seems wrong.
I mean, it was Fae. I sensed Fae magic, but it seemed...
Nine?
Can I get a head count of
Thank you.
everyone who ate something? Everyone who went to the table and dined?
Wasn't there?
Did anyone-
I think only 3.
Nemonis.
Only the 3?
Rock.
Okay.
What? Oh wait, Nemonis, did you actually eat?
Yep, a chicken.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, 4. So the 4
Yep,
of
4
them.
people ate.
All 4.
4 people ate. Got it. So I just need to subtract that. Luckily, we have 20, and that 8, so we only take 16 provisions for the day.
Who's missing?
And that will also cut down 1 barrel of water, so it'll be 41.
Nico.
There's still 6 seats. If anyone else would like to stock up on provisions, you're welcome to go. We'll keep
We've got
watch.
food and we're less than a day from my destination. I think it's best we get sailing. Plus, we don't know if you're going to have some, abyssal indigestion or whatever happens after that.
I sense
Yeah,
nothing
you
from
did
the
say-
hells.
You did say it was Fae, so I don't think we want to stay here for much longer. Lest
Understood.
we...
You drop your sails again and begin moving, and the islands gradually fades into the distance until it is but a memory.
imagine it's just some
Delicious,
board game
delicious
everyone
memory.
the shits.
Did you just say? Never mind.
Is it a delicious memory?
I
I
still
heard
think
woman.
He heard my wife. He's not completely sure what he heard.
I said, imagine it's
Um,
just some bored fae giving passersby the shits just for fun.
Not
I don't
quite, but
think-
no.
I don't think blood would give me. It's never given me indigestion.
That would be weird.
It would be. Though I haven't tried to feed on. I'm looking around to see if the crew is there around.
Just your immediate group. Everyone else seems to be busy with their duties.
But
You
I've
can take
also
this
never tried
conversation
to.
below decks if you want.
Yeah, I'll just whisper to them. I've also never tried. I've also never gotten to the point where I tried to feed on anyone who was unhealthy.
You suck the cancer out of them.
Oh,
I don't know if it. What is cancer?
Actually, cancer, believe it or not, was known in this time. They didn't know what it was, but they knew the types of diseases caused
Oh yeah,
by the
Balgors
same
has
form
a.
of.
Yeah, he's proficient in medicine. He does. Oh yeah.
You would understand that the body occasionally starts growing tumors and weird things happen. That's not exactly an unknown occurrence.
I've never tried, and I don't think I want to. It's someone who is already suffering of the malignant diseases and maladies of life. I don't
Cancer
think
was
they.
rare back in the day without pollution.
No, it was not. It was actually not much more rare than it was in common day. People just didn't know what the fuck was wrong.
No. Some people thought it's just a hole in the
Stuff I
head.
read is that the cancer is like so bad now. It's from all the pesticides and the shit they put in our food and crap like that. But like back in the day, it was like fairly
So
rare.
what I will say to
Fucking
that is,
impossible for GMOs to
we
cause
know how to
cancer.
identify cancer now. We didn't know how to identify cancer very reliably up until about 50 years ago. So our
Red dye,
truly
40
accurate
and-
data are 50 years old.
And preservatives are bad for you.
Nope, that's agreed.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
As the day one.
Very well. The rest of the
Continuing
day passes uneventfully, and you eventually see the city of Corellian, which is definitely not a city. Corellian is a small, unwalled town with a population of about 1,100, located on the eastern coast of Somerset Isle, and is the primary port for this half of the island, though Thunder Bay is actually the largest port on the island itself. I am going to activate this so you can get an idea of where you are.
Playing a hockey team? We're in a hockey team now, Thunder Bay.
Let's just up that way. Right. What Corellian does have going for it, though, is a very large natural
Thunder Bay
harbor.
doesn't have a hockey team. Tampa Bay is the one you're thinking of.
You're right.
Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay
Anyway.
is
Actual land ho this time.
Yes.
I think we can all see that.
You are, however, currently in Darrow Bay, or Darrow Bay, which is Trader Bay, and the root word that became Drow eventually. It's a large natural harbor and one of the best in the region, rivaling that of Gurdon or any of the other major cities. He's built on a natural harbor around here. Looking over the town, it's a fairly quaint affair, in truth. You do see a single large structure dominating it, with the hallmarks of a religious building of sorts. And while dozens, if not low hundreds, why did the silent Zephyr make BRB cat noises?
Balgorus spoke through the ship.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I noticed that. But anyway, yeah. Looking over the town itself, it's fairly small. There's a large religious-looking
Adorable.
structure made of stone dominating it. You all got the image, right?
Mhm.
Adorable.
I do, yes.
Yeah. The buildings themselves go right up to the waterfront, and the actual harbor itself is fairly small, though you see dozens of ships moored all throughout the bay itself. We'll say that in this instance, Ciro informs you that the soil is not particularly great in the region. It's a bit swampy, and rice is really the only staple crop that grows well here. But the bay itself is very rich in seafood. Lobster, crab, oysters, other
Most
shellfish.
crustaceans.
The
Most
lovely
crustaceans,
place.
most shellfish. Very
I get
popular and
fish here.
available fresh and cheap. The locals are also known for their predilection towards spicier food, which is largely at odds with their elven heritage. So
That's
think
a
New
bit-
Orleans.
Cajun
New
elves.
Orleans. New Orleans.
Yes.
Oh
I go
dear
down
lord.
by the water, get us some crawdaddies.
Down New
Overall,
Orleans.
they don't have crawfish, they have spiny lobster in abundance.
They ain't got no mud bugs.
Ain't got
No,
no
there's not enough
bugs.
fresh water.
You're saying no New Orleans?
No, yeah. Overall, Corellian is known for having a fairly mundane reputation. It lacks the entertainment value and big city amenities of Gurdon, or the exoticism and differentness of Durnhold. But it's also seen as a safer port than Thunder Bay with its vicious rip currents, and certainly it's less tax heavy than docking directly at Sumar or Port Vasa over on the island of Gurdon. Despite the small size, the harbor serves as a major anchorage, and you spot naval vessels anchored on the far side, well away from the town proper and well away from where you yourselves drop your anchor. The only really major attraction here is a Seldarine temple, dedicated to all of the elven gods, though of course Corellian and Lethrian is the primary deity worshipped there. Unfortunately, you're unable to dock at the harbor itself, and as such, you find yourselves boarding a longboat and rowing ashore, with a couple of crewmen making sure it's an easy trip. Ciro stays aboard the vessel to keep everything under control while you're gone. What are you bringing with you? Are you bringing any of the animals?
There's that.
No, Kitty can stay on the boat.
I'd say we keep Icarus and Nefer on the boat. Not a good idea to bring a Drake.
I will point out that Ciro speaks Draconic as well, so there is someone who could talk to Icarus.
Perfect.
And also tell him that they chew
Icarus can stay.
But will they Icarus
we
listen to him?
don't need
I don't
him
know.
misbehaving.
Icarus, be on your best behavior. Zero is in charge.
I would also like to make note that due to the earlier delays in your travel and frankly, the sheer amount of time that has taken place on your journey, you do arrive at night. It's about it's about 8 p.m. right now.
Wait, Icarus can stay invisible, can he?
So he has chromatophores. His skin changes color based on his surroundings if he stays still, much like a chameleon or a cuttlefish or an octopus.
Oh. So you'd see him if he was moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if he decides to blend into a fairly rough object without some defined outlines, he's pretty good.
We're going to need to get a permit for him when we get back home.
I don't think they make such permits yet.
You'd be surprised.
I'm
That's
off
what
to
maybe
find
get
me
him a
some
muzzle.
Bumbo from Mal Trebadou with a pet alligator and a water moccasin.
Yeah.
My great grandmother makes the best etouffee.
As you continue rowing the boat ashore, though, you pass by a vessel that's oddly familiar. A sleek, dark wood-hulled vessel with black sails and a narrow hull. The same seemingly overabundance of cannons. And an ensign fills you with a sense of unease.
Don't tell me that's who I think it is.
The very same ship that brought you and then abandoned you at an island at the beginning of this journey.
Broadside it.
Bitch.
So how many powder charges we got?
Lies an anchor with crew members visibly milling about
It's not
offshore.
while we're
Who wants to go drill
still.
a hole in the hull? I'll cast water breathing on you if you want to go drill
No,
a
no,
hole
no,
in
no,
the
no,
hull.
no, no, no,
Not in the daylight.
Hey, Tristan wants to use fireball so bad. Let's take a couple barrels of gunpowder, put them next to the prow.
Wait, is it dark? Is it
It's
dark out?
dark.
Oh,
8 p.m.
You recognize the sigil of Ekros in this case.
It's cost that motherfucker some money right now.
You are, however,
Let's
immediately
I
pressed
might
with the
just
thought
go
of,
take a nice
why are they
enthusiastic
here?
walk.
Let's be reasonable about
Let's take a
this.
walk.
They don't know we're here yet. Let's leave it that way, and maybe we can get them on the way back.
I don't know,
After
man.
we get what we want.
I don't know,
As-
man.
as-
The Sea of Thieves tactic with a barrel full of gunpowder.
I'm trying to be the voice of reason here, Kemet.
As you arrive at the shoreline, you're greeted by port authorities who exact a tax from you, or the harbor fees, which were provided by Ciro and the ship's actual budget, and passed along without you having to pay anything. You do have an official there if you want to ask questions.
Nope. You're gonna act like we don't know
Keep our
fucking
business
shit.
strictly to ourselves.
No incriminating questions.
Okay.
That
Don't we want like a good? What are we?
Did-
Why are we here?
no.
For a
Why
heist.
did we come
I'm gonna
here?
need to
I
make a
forgot.
roll for this, aren't I?
We're here for a heist.
What exactly are you trying to do?
What would I need to roll to make a judgment on like is the harbor? Does the harbor look like it's fuller than it normally would be?
You wouldn't really be aware, but you would see that every actual wharf is currently occupied with ships loading and unloading cargo. Even at this hour, it's a fairly busy affair, and you get the impression that the harbor itself runs 24/7. The city is, or rather the town, is fairly small, and you probably gather that the vast majority of the population is employed with this busy trade port with such a small population. The rest being service industry and retail and other businesses.
So it's best we don't
Okay, I
start
get-
fucking asking questions and telling people where we're going.
I'm just gonna ask the simple question
Do
of
we actually know
seems
where
a little-
we're going?
seems a little busy today.
Yeah, not much worse than usual. Had a drow lady come through recently who caused a bit of a stir with some of the authorities. Otherwise, been a quiet night at least.
That just confirms it.
She little excessive on.
Exile, did you see
Tried to
my
name
question?
drop. Didn't really want. You
Name
are more.
dropping.
You're in
Ew.
the harbor itself. Both this ship and your ship are moored.
Honey,
And you're quite
Okay.
a ways apart from each other.
honey,
Okay.
can you take the trash out, please?
Mhm.
It smells.
Bit of a dispute over the harbor fees. Nothing that complicated. Relented eventually. Didn't seem to want to cause too much of a fuss.
Where'd
They were in a
put
bit of a
her?
hurry to get inland. But that was this morning. Don't worry about it. Should be pretty straightforward to get you through here. You've already paid your fees on time without issue.
Yes. We don't want to cause anyone problems, especially not you, gentlemen.
Which is appreciated. We get enough bullshit through here that's, well...
So
To
I
be
take
honest-
it you don't like that drow lady very much.
Wait.
I didn't deal with her directly. I'm more just telling you the news through the grapevine. But it's... we don't get a lot of drow in general, and
Yes.
we don't get a lot of troublemakers who actually demand docking rights. She wanted to be on a wharf, which, unfortunately, without cargo is just not possible. If we had more
Yeah.
wharves, maybe, but...
I have no idea about naval stuff, so I have no comment on that.
Says the man in the Navy.
In the Navy.
He's
No.
a
In character, I have no
airframe.
comment.
Yeah, I know.
In the Navy.
Yep.
But that's perfectly fair.
Well, the good news is she headed straight up to the city, so we don't need to worry about her for now.
Interesting.
Did they happen to disclose that business with you?
I didn't speak to him directly. Word travels fast, and when people do cause a ruckus, it's known.
I will.
Well, hopefully
I
they
believe
don't
the term
cause
is
you any
sailors
more.
love their scuttlebutt.
Aye. Not a lot going on here besides scuttlebutt. Best we enjoy it while we can. Anyway, if you're all settled up here, I have another longboat coming in. I gotta take credit of. So, on your way.
Take care. Now, which way are we going? Where is this, what was his name?
So you are heading to the city of Sumar, which is
In
about 20. It's about 34 miles by road.
It's right there. I don't need more than that.
And she got here in the morning. Anyone think that there might be a coincidence we're heading to the same location?
There's
Very likely.
We best get to moving.
It should.
Is there
Right now,
a
it is 8 p.m.
is there a carriage we can take to get there quicker?
As you begin making your way towards the inland half of the city, you do see that there is a active. But you have a couple of transportation options, and as you ask around, you learn that obviously you could go by foot, and it's probably 8 hours of straight walking. It's a little over 30 miles, which would be a bit of a rough day, and you are all tired from day travel. Taking carriage is, probably one of the safer options, and it's reasonably fast, but it would be a little more costly. You could also, of course, rent horses if that was something you were interested in doing.
Just take the
Horses
carriage.
would probably be faster still, but probably even more expensive than a carriage, if not
To take
about
care
the
of
same
horses.
price.
And there's no waterway. Yeah, going back.
While there is a river running through this town, it does not go up to Sumar.
Carriage is probably best.
Yes, I agree.
As you head to the caravanserai and begin asking around, you're told that normally, for normal priority, a driver would be available first thing in the morning. It's about a 6-hour carriage ride, and it would cost you about 75 gold to hire the carriage for this trip due to the current seasonal demand.
What about a little bit of an expedited charge?
Well, if you need a driver tonight, I can. I got a man I can call. It's not going to be cheap. It'll be twice the price. 150. But we could get you there by morning.
I look around amongst the others. I'm fine with that.
150 gold?
Yep.
Or expedited.
We have quite the pocket change right now. Remember?
Yeah, and that's how you keep it, by not throwing it away.
I'd hardly call it throwing away when we're trying to, get to somewhere before someone that we know is not up to good.
Whatever
do what
what
we're
you want. I can turn into my own fucking
Someone
horse.
that you know is at least 8 hours ahead of you.
Yeah.
Kios hands over 40 gold.
Okay. Still need 110.
I'll put down 50.
Is there any carts for sale?
Again,
just a
carts
cart.
would still require a horse.
That's gonna be even more
turn
expensive.
She can turn into the horse.
Yes, but then you would get no sleep.
We just slept.
No, you didn't.
No,
It's now the end of the day.
That was another day.
Why don't we go to bed and then get up in the morning and then
don't have
because
fucking
that's
time.
even further behind.
What are we trying to do? I don't even know.
We're trying to steal something.
What? Where?
Sorry,
Declaration of
When did we
Independence.
discuss this? I don't remember this conversation. When did
This was
conversation happen?
You
2
were
weeks
en
ago.
route to the city of Sumar because an old acquaintance, and not a well-liked one, of Zillisonum, named Gunthry Phosphor, who is an Earth Genasi, appears to potentially be in the possession of a keystone. One of the ones you were looking for, one of the ones Lord Ekros has been looking for.
I must have missed this shit, because, yeah.
You were there. I want to point out, you were there.
It was 2 weeks ago.
That's fair.
I don't fucking remember that.
I have a question.
You don't remember a lot lately.
Hey guys.
Questions, answers. What do we need? Go.
Crossbeat.
So it's a bit of a silly question, but how effective would a hand drill be at making holes in a boat?
Wait. As long as it's not shit.
Depends on how long the drill
To
is.
do that during the revolution.
I
very.
can't hear the response.
The answer is not very unless you are actively pressed against the hull and able to get a secure
Dude,
position.
they used to seal holes with fucking
Okay,
twine.
The
So remember
piping
when
on
we
the
talked-
is usually about 6 inches thick.
Okay. Because the main reason I was asking, because I remember having a conversation with Exile about being able to turn my spiritual weapon into other like Home Depot tools. I wanted to put some holes in it.
You can't put a DeWalt drill underneath the bottom of their boat.
It's like a hand crank drill, but
US does have a certain area.
I was going. No. Hold on.
We have
We can
barrels
discuss-
full of black powder.
We can discuss what we're going to do about their ship later.
Honestly, I'd say make it a jigsaw. That would probably be better.
We could easily cut.
Oh, make it a jigsaw and cut their
Miss-
fucking rod for their rudder. Then they can't steer.
Miss Scratch, how proficient are you at a delayed cast?
You do know I have this QS pulls up a certain item.
Wait,
Um,
what's the item?
The feather token anchor.
Oh, you do have that.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
I forgot about that.
And I'm really flying.
I was just going to simply.
Oh my god.
So we put a couple holes in the bottom of the boat, and then we put the heavy weight on it, and then it just.
I was just going to suggest putting a delayed fireball near the rudder, and then as we're leaving, it goes off.
I had a question that I thought of
Simple
earlier that's kind of
sabotage
off
that they
topic.
can't prove it's us.
I'm not that proficient with arcane abilities, but I.
The one woman in our group. Lotus, what is your question?
Thanks. So, like, walk on water?
Yes.
What would happen if you casted walk on water on somebody that was underwater?
They would pop to the surface pretty abruptly.
They would do that, or would, like, the water just kind of solidify and squash them?
No, they would pop to the surface. They might be
But they would
upside
be-
down, and then their feet are above water, but the rest of them isn't. But they'll be up at the surface.
But they'd be stuck up there?
They would be able to right themselves, provided they have the core strength. Which, God, I hope they do.
Well, I was, like, wondering what would happen if you did it to an enemy you were fighting.
Put it this way: if you did it to a shark, it would be hilarious.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. Was I was wondering what would happen if I did that.
I can't breathe, and it won't let me go back down.
Exactly. Continue your discussion.
Okay.
Shark Floyd.
I'm not that proficient with arcane magics, but from what I do know of the few sorcerers and wizards we had at the monastery, you can't do that with spells unless you maybe do like a glyph. Do you know glyphs?
No.
Technically, I do actually. I have a glyph of warding spell.
No, there's
I'd
like
have
a.
to prepare it, but
There is like a glyph spell that one of my
like a
fellow
Glyph
initiates.
of explosions or something like that.
I believe it's something like that.
Why is there an area called Bog Dam Exile?
Bog Dam.
What?
That's where the true Creoles are.
It's a swamp town. That's what it is. Swamp town.
I tell you what.
I tell you what. I tell you what, boy.
We still need some gold for the carriage.
Yeah, you only put 90 down.
I'll give 30.
Okay, another 30 needed.
I'll cover the last.
And Balgoris is broke once again.
Kiss my ass. I've just recently
Hang on a
contributed
second. I
greatly
want
to
to
this
point out,
group.
Balgoris has 0 gold now.
Want me to donate you 50 gold, Balgoris?
No,
Being
just
a
worry
paladin
about.
is rough, bro.
Yeah, our shit's expensive. It's like being a fighter. If you don't get a good magic item at the start, you are going.
Barbarians have the cheapest of everything.
Yes,
I want an
barbarians
axe.
and druids.
Level 1, we're done. Forever.
Speaking of barbarians, how much funds does he have?
Who?
Our barbarian.
Yeah,
Silver
our
200.
barbarian.
Not really any more than the rest of you.
Okay.
He's
I don't
bought,
think he's-
he's bought stuff too, you know.
Has he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
A bunch of spears.
Yep, we all made together and handed to the person.
Yep.
Your carriage is effectively immediately ready within about 10 to 15 minutes.
I'm not drilling any holes today.
Are
Maybe
you,
next week.
are you
Empty
going
sack.
to be performing any active
Don't worry, we'll
sabotage
get 'em.
before you depart?
Oh, let's do it on the way back. That way it looks. That way we don't fucking give ourselves away.
I'm half tempted to let Icarus loose on their decks.
No,
I
you
don't
didn't
think.
Didn't you
kill
just
Icarus.
get him?
Pretty sure he'd get killed.
Yes.
We can't let our puppy die.
I would bless him with
Uh-huh.
heroism and divine sense.
You're gonna
Then-
cast like heroic feast.
I will
on
buff him to
or something?
shit and let him loose.
God,
Give him like
he
invisibility
will
or some shit.
fucking die. Let's be real.
I mean, if he had invisibility on him, that would be because he has bonuses to
I'm gonna
stealth.
be honest.
He would probably
My,
murder a
my
lot of
favorite idea you came up with was Corky Scratch's feather token anchor.
That
And
is
the
actually
balloon.
probably the best idea.
And the balloon.
What is that? What does that one do? Because I don't
Makes
know.
an anchor.
It anchors them for 24 hours.
Let's do that when we're leaving.
Sabotage.
That way they can't follow us, and we have 24 hours to get away from here.
Well, I only need 2 hours. Tops.
To be fair, it also only works once. So
Yeah. There's a one and done, and she was to fuck getting on the broom and fucking find us as she can.
Also, once we're away from everybody, I'm like, no one is opposed to me killing this woman, correct?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you get the
You have at
opportunity, if their captain never comes back, they're not
You
going
do
to
what you
leave
need to do. We
port,
got your
so
back.
that's even less of a reason for them to
I
follow
mean, I'm
us.
not very hungry, but I can make myself hungry.
If it comes to it, let's not.
Remember, you are
let's
what you
not
eat.
outright do
remember, you
anything.
are what you eat. You become a bitch.
Ah,
Talking about them. Hit it!
Ray Balgoris.
205.
God.
I don't even
I
like
have
you
to
that
check
way,
art real quick
Baka.
to remember if Dragonborn have tits in my world. 1 second.
What?
Wait, what about titties?
Canonically, they do.
The answer is yes, but they tend to be less endowed than humans.
Wait, who? What? What are we talking about?
Balgors, or not Balgors. The Dragonborn have
I will
breasts.
remind you, Dragonborn are canonically mammals.
Yeah.
Yep, they have breast.
Breastises.
Breasticles.
Yes,
Breasticles.
breasticles.
Rusticicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicicic
Yeah.
There we go.
Short rest? Question mark?
Titties
The
and
carriage
titties.
begins traveling at a fairly high rate of speed down the road.
Adam Wilson.
First hour passes uneventfully. It's a bit rough sleeping, despite the road being fairly well made and of cobblestone variety. It's not a quiet process, and you are a little cramped. While you've hired a large carriage, there isn't exactly enough room for you all to stretch out, so you're all trying to sleep in a sitting position.
Totally be able to fucking use my
You're currently
shape-shifting.
flying economy across the Atlantic. And
I should
trying
be
to
able to
sleep.
use my shape-shifting for RP purposes.
You
too.
can use a wild shape to a smaller animal and fall asleep as said animal. You'll just turn
Yeah.
to your normal size again an hour later.
But I don't want to use a spell slot. I shouldn't have to.
That's not how it works.
Just wait until you're higher level and you get more uses.
Mm.
However, about 4 hours into your journey, the carriage comes to a sudden stop. You hear the horses rear back in discontent. And you hear a knock at the door as the driver kind of comes around to the side to talk to you.
What's up?
Something's wrong with the bridge up ahead. Someone put out some of the lanterns.
It's a trap.
You all
It's an
seem to be
ambush!
more of the capable sort than certainly me. I was hoping you might confirm the path is safe before we crossed.
Understood.
Alright.
One moment.
Does he all have night vision?
Mm-hmm.
Not all of
Not
us.
all of you.
He doesn't. I know Nico's character did.
Correct.
I
Turbius is
do.
fucking blind in the dark.
And Nemonis.
I mean,
Dark Vision gang, rise up.
accurate for both.
Yes,
right?
because
is Balgor's
5e
turn?
doesn't have dark vision for fucking Dragonborn for some fucking reason.
Weird.
Correct.
Yeah,
However,
they gave
one.
it to everyone else, but yeah, no to Dragonborn.
Yeah, like it literally
Well,
never.
to be fair though, Balgoris, you do have dark vision.
Yeah, but that's because of his class.
Yes.
Very true.
Weird.
Just to go on like a just 10-second tangent, I just find it fucking weird how 5e doesn't have it. Other versions of D&D have it. Pathfinder has it all. It's just like, nah, fuck them. Anyways. It's
All right, bring the ambush puppy.
fine.
You
My
left it
land's
behind.
done.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ambush.
Oh.
The
It
ambush
sounded
dog.
like the dungeon master did not want us to bring pets.
No.
I
You're
was
right,
just
I
hoping I
forgot.
didn't have to track more tokens. That's all.
Damn it! No,
Oh, I thought we just weren't
Not gonna
bringing
be
them
nice.
down.
You don't give me tools and take them away.
Clearly,
The
you've
bridge
never worked for a
itself appears
company.
empty, and is.
Oh, we
fairly
do
well
have
stocked.
Turbius here.
I'll bring him along. He's muscle.
Hey, he's on autopilot.
He's quiet, and brooding.
I must free my family.
What?
Oh, he's just NPCing, so he just says things that make no sense.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
I
when
was
the
really
NPCs yell like
confused. I was
dumb
Did you
shit
hear that?
every 2
There must be
minutes.
something over there. Oh, must have been the
What
wind.
was that?
Oh no, not the
I
generic
was an
guard
adventurer,
noises.
and I took an arrow to the knee.
It's like in fucking Skyrim when you shoot someone in the head, but you don't one-shot them, and they're like, Shh, what
Have you
was
ever
that?
met anyone who's gotten rich betting on the arena? Didn't think so.
Oh, fuck.
There's islands in the Nibbin Bay that no one's visited for hundreds of years. No telling what you'll find.
Like, yeah, random crap. Just random shit.
How long do you want me to read generic Oblivion dialogue?
No.
Rig ship for
It's
ultra
kind of a
quiet.
shame that you can't have that if
No.
you automatic.
Alright, do we see anything yet?
Alright, so
Make some perception checks for me.
hold on.
Oh, boy,
We've
oh,
been
boy.
going for fucking 2 hours. Do we want a quick bio before we start this interaction?
I
Here's a
kinda
good time
need
to
to
take one if anyone needs to. Yes.
Yeah.
How about we do that?
Here, I'll just quickly roll perception and you will take my bio. Hey, 22.
Honey, can you come watch the patties for me while I go pee? They should be fine. I just flipped them.
Got a good roll.
Are you making burgers?
Forrest wanted sliders. He wanted
Yeah.
some sliders, so I'm making him some sliders.
Making baby burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Making pancakes, making pancakes.
Them some big ass fucking patties.
Bacon pancakes.
They shrink.
I like big meat, and I.
And I cut my mic off. I didn't lose audio, did I?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't know nope, but I would hear you say it.
Fucking terrible.
I'm not saying Colovians are dumb. They're just hard-headed. The Gray Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
Me walking by them being the actual Gray Fox. And I didn't stealth my way through any of those steals. I just bashed my way through.
Not only has necromancy been banned in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
As I use necromancy.
Proceeds to use
The
all of
Archmage
it.
sure does.
The Great Forest was cleared for agriculture around Lake Rumare, but it's mostly wilderness outside of that.
Sadly, the only one I know by default is
I think I can
patrolling the Mojave. Makes you
Yeah.
wish for a nuclear winter.
I don't
And
like
Long
you,
Dick Johnson.
but I don't want to talk to you.
Captain Picard said I was special.
Captain Picard? What?
From the
Whoa,
one
no.
Skyrim game. The beginning.
I've heard things are bad in Vardenfell. The Telvanni do their best to close the gates, but it's all to no avail.
You guys have been fucking reading random goddamn dialogue lines.
I googled Oblivion generic dialogue and I'm reading shit from the
Holy
wiki.
fuck.
You think I remember this shit? No.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Valid, but it's been like 10 years since I played Oblivion. I don't remember. I remember how to do an item duplication glitch on Xbox still.
That's weird. The shit you remember.
Chester is down.
It's really simple.
I
You
can
need
remember
spell
being
scrolls.
like, I can remember
As long
being
as you have
like,
multiple spell scrolls, you can drop an item, immediately drop several spell scrolls, and you'll have the spell scrolls and however many items you want.
Loud
As
and proud,
equal
like my
spell
gay
scrolls.
cousin. Hey, you like potato salad? Because I like potato salad.
Tater salad.
You
What about
remind me of
eating
the
that?
shadow scales from the
Fuck
old
you,
history
why? I
books.
don't know. You got the face that I need to say fuck you to.
Is there anywhere in Tamriel that can avoid rats? Disease spreading little nuisances.
Ew.
You're not the
Sadly,
thief
it's
that robbed
illegal.
me, right?
Sadly, it's illegal to stuff midgets full of marijuana and hit them with a pinata.
What the fuck
hit
are
them
you
like a
reading?
yeah, GTA
What?
Also,
5
why are you hitting them with a pinata?
Ew, that would mess up your weed.
Sorry, hit them like a pinata, and I was just reading
That
the
is
GTA
clearly
5
GTA 5 quotes.
yeah.
Like, it's insane nonsensical, so clearly GTA 5.
Are we all back?
No. Well, the wife is relatively.
I mean, as long as we're RPing, I'm fine. I'm not at my PC though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
It's not the PT.
I can roll for her.
We're gonna wait for Goku to get back. He hasn't reported
I'm
in
here.
yet. Okay.
I
Is
said
everybody?
switching to your secondary is always faster than reloading.
Ah, there you go.
Switching to your tertiary machine gun's always faster than reloading the first two.
Remember, switching to your Galway Adventure is always faster than reloading. We've run that joke into the ground before. We don't need to
Switching to
bring it
your
back.
Iowa is always faster than the reloading
Switching to
Galway
your
Adventure.
16-inch Mark 50 mounts.
Woman, it seems it is not your night to see things.
What the fuck? I'm a Fey elf. I should have night vision.
You
Roxby,
rolled
anyway,
a fucking
resuming where we
two.
were, if everyone
cursed
would
my
bring
die.
their attention back.
I mean,
Why
you're
are you
done
doing?
Roxby,
Why are you doing that with my
Balgoris.
die?
Roxby and Balgoris, you do not see anything that's directly amiss, but something feels off about the situation.
I just sat it down in there. What are you doing? Take it back. Stop messing with my shit.
I don't like the look of it.
Your spidey sense is tingling.
What if my other sense tingle and I find traps?
You don't see any traps.
Damn. Oh, nothing is boobied, but there could be men laying in booby.
There are many a man who would wish to lay in booby. Myself included. It's a pleasant place to lay.
You guys know what I mean.
Yep.
Yes,
Guys,
we do.
fucking drink.
I'll bring up my shield and bring out my weapon.
I will say, however, as you're all continuing to gather here, Garish, you also rolled high enough, Balgoris and Roxby. You swear you see movements near the island in the center before, but the more you try and focus, the less you see. You swear you saw something move.
There's something over there.
There's something ahead of us.
There's something on
be
the
ready.
wing. Something on the wing.
I'll take point.
Something around here, and potentially something around here.
Porky, throw fireballs.
Keep an eye on me.
No, not yet. Not yet. We don't
Wait,
know what
did you
it
make
is.
me fucking get rid of daylight? Was it daylight that I got rid of?
You did
We
get
did.
rid of daylight.
All right, did I
Damn.
see anything here?
You can make a check again.
Yeah, looking with my eyes real hard like.
I ain't see shit.
Yes.
I-
Here we go.
Hold
May I
on.
roll a perception?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
God damn.
As a matter of fact, I'm blind in one eye and mostly blind in the other eye.
In fact, I
ass
can't
ain't
hear
see
either.
shit.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Garish, while everyone else is convinced there is nothing, you spot what appears to be a humanoid shape. Roughly over here.
Hold on. Fucking monitors went off.
Your monitors
Why
turned.
does this taste weird?
Yes, they did.
Garage rolls a nat 20 and is still blind.
ping it
Must have
again
been the
because
wind.
Ew, our mayo's
Yeah,
bad.
I'm looking at my wife's computer to see. Fuck's sake. No, there's definitely something on the left side. I just saw it move.
Honey, we need more mayo.
I'm waiting for Quirky Scratch to throw a
Sorry.
fireball. I expect it.
Our
And I see
pure mayo
Tristan
went
smile.
bad.
He's been considering it
Look,
for 3 minutes
I've
now.
already suggested that he should. We all know that
I
he
know,
should.
There's definitely something on the left side that don't.
They might not be hostile.
There's
The chances of them being
in a
hostile are
minute.
very high.
Yeah. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Weird
And then we
guys.
just killed a bunch of orphans that were trying to pull a prank on us.
Just like
Could be
Afghanistan.
someone stranded on
prank,
the side of the
bro.
road, or someone fishing. It's not instantly.
Just a prank, bro. Throws an anti-tank grenade.
Just a prank, bro.
Anti-tank rifle.
Johnny Somali just runs out from the distance.
Just a prank, bro. That's a GBU 31, 2,000 pound ounce JDAM.
US rolled a stealth check.
Actually, I think it's 38. Okay, I see that.
You don't want to put away your sword.
Your bright ass sword.
Yeah. That's
Fried cheese. So bad for me.
It's
I don't like this shit.
It just looks like dirt or something.
I didn't make this map.
yes,
It is generic bridge.
It's made in Incarnate. I can tell you that because I recognize all the stamps, and I probably grabbed it from there.
Did I see anything here?
Make me a perception check.
It's 40 pounds of C4 in a Jeep. I'm sorry, this is all that this is reminding me of is that situation.
Nothing you could see.
No, it's just 40 pounds of C4 in that fucking Jeep right there.
Big bonfire.
I need you to roll initiative, and that I need everyone to roll initiative as you hear a scream of terror. As can you roll damage on create bonfire real quick? Because they're gonna fail their save because they're fucking hiding.
Nice.
13. Okay.
Great bonfire. Fuck it. AOE. I can't see the target, but I can AOE the area.
You need to see several beings quickly reveal themselves. I know. I need to create an encounter. 1 second.
I was gonna say.
I'm all the way in here to try to roll initiative, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was a cantrip. That's a cantrip AoE.
Cantrip? What the fuck?
God damn it.
Oh, that's fucking nutty, not gonna lie.
Did it work? What the fuck?
The good news is you broke their surprise option, so they don't have.
What are you doing?
I rolled initiative, but okay, there it went. It worked. It didn't show up.
You
right
need to roll
there,
for
like
two.
the last.
Because we all literally rolled within like fucking 10 seconds, so Exile's server's like,
It was dying.
It's trying its best here.
I need to
At
really
a
start
13,
bringing
an
him.
8, a 10,
You get
a
him leveled up.
21 for Lotus.
Maybe he'll
Balgoris
evolve.
at 18, Quirky at 21. So our first hitters are gonna be Lotus turns into bear.
Yep.
Balgoris lashes and bites, and Fireball.
Sounds good.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
This is going to end very.
I've got 2 druids
Clear
in my
space
party.
for the bear, Ganesh.
I keep 2 druids in my party on Baldur's Gate 3, and we just do owlbear all the time. Like, just beat the
Owlbear.
shit out of that.
Owlbear all the
basically.
time.
Just owlbear.
That sounds
Like,
unbearable, not gonna lie.
shit out of everything.
Oh my god.
3 hits each.
Someone shoot him in the knee.
I know you're a dad, but no.
He's allowed to make that joke by
I would
law
say
of the sea.
They're getting
everyone
collectively worse with
receives
each
a
game.
1
You are
before
now
dad
getting-
joke. It's 2.
He is also allowed to be shot in the knee. That is what it means.
No, wait, if you want a
To be
dad joke,
married.
I've got the
Actively
perfect name
have
for that.
been for at
Let's
least
rig
a
ship
month
for
and a
own
half.
supply and
Chardonnay.
get this battle underway, boys and girls.
First turn.
Lotus, you're up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you rolled highest.
Oh
Now
my
get
god, I
back
go
in
first.
here.
What do I
I
do?
fucking hate high initiative. I don't know why
I
you
love
guys
the auto name.
I hate high
Only
initiative. I
person
hate
ever
low
has
initiative.
hated
I
high-
hate middle
rolled
initiative.
high initiative.
I like rolling low initiative, but
Like
high
driving on the
attack.
interstate must be great with you. Like you just don't pick a fucking lane.
I don't play musical fucking cars. People like that piss me off.
She picks
Musical
a lane and
initiative?
stays there.
Middle lane, it's easiest. If you need to pass, left lane. If you need to get off, right lane. Stick in the middle.
When there's like 3 lanes, there's always idiots though that try to go into the middle lane at the same time from either side. That shit's kind of funny looking.
It's scary looking.
You're trying to wild shape already. Aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Hold on.
I called it.
Yeah. I mean, that's her move. Like.
Yeah.
Because
Signature
it's-
move.
it's-
Wild shape into
got-
fucking brown bear.
It's what I do the most damage
You
with
gotta
right now.
open your
Plus,
sheet.
it's safe. I have basically like more hit points that way.
You gotta open
Yeah, but
your sheet.
you also have all of your spells that you could cast if you weren't wild shaped.
Yeah, but my spells kind of. I don't roll. My dude die hate me. Like.
Oh.
You still bet. Hang on a second. I can fucking confirm or deny that. On a D20, your average is not wow. So your average is 9.65, your median is 10, and your mode is 4.
She rolls low.
My die
So
fucking
you have a
hate-
lot of 4s and 6s.
Fuck those die. I fucking hate those die.
16's your third most common though. Then it's tied with 1 and 15.
You know you could. She can still move, right?
Yeah, she's got her movement.
Well, then do something.
Oh my lord.
What the fuck
What are you
do we
telling
even
me to do?
Did we
No,
identify that
me.
shit? I can't be leaving this bacon cooking in here. Mister, I have to have bacon on my fucking burgers.
Yeah.
Why the music?
How far is her movement right now?
Space for the bear. Clear space for the bear.
I think a bear. I think it's 30.
Honestly, I have my
There's-
dice
Right?
attack
It's 40
stat.
actually. You have 40 movement.
My most common is 5. Holy fuck.
Apparently, my most common is
So
17.
Where I put her is fine.
Lucky.
That's perfectly valid. Are you doing
Lady Luck
anything?
loves you.
She.
Roar to intimidate them.
Do you want to do anything?
Fear everyone. Rah!
Algoris, your most common D20 roll is an 11.
For attack, it's 5.
Do
My
I
mode
have
is
anything
5.
targeted? Can I target anything?
You're looking at those stats. I see.
Nothing.
Yep. For my
Nothing?
actual attack
Close
stat.
enough. You were back here.
I mean, if I can target something, then target it. If I can, oh well, fuck it. Next.
Amongst all of you, though, the least rolled number is an 8. All right. If your turn is complete. Quirky Scratch.
Can I see that guy?
I need to toast all.
You see, you can. Hang on. Do you have a physical line of sight? You'd be able to notice that.
I think this brazier is in my road.
You can see if he's not shrouded in shadow and grayed out, you can see him.
He's effectively burning on fire.
He's not pleased with the situation. That's for damn sure.
So I imagine you'd be able to hear him. That's for sure.
Oh.
Screaming and yelling.
Hit him again.
Yeah, roll down.
On fire.
Do it again.
Fuck it. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it. Do it now.
And sadly, that is all I can do, really.
Firebolt, magic missile.
You spot another individual emerge from behind this shadow, this statue over here. Yeah, I gotta just measure distance real quick. Yep, you can hit all of you. Let me decide something. And to Balgoris, of all things.
Clang, clang.
That's it. That's interesting.
I rolled a d4. There were 4 of you within the immediate vicinity.
Yep.
And I counted from right to left. And unfortunately, the arrow goes wide and does not hit.
Clang, clang.
The second arrow.
It's funny how you were about to say unfortunately. Like, no, that's
The second
fortunate
arrow
for us.
does hit, however, with a 22.
Okay.
And it rolls minimum damage, so you take 3 points of piercing damage.
It's not really go
Oh.
bad, right?
Really?
Like, because they're in vinegar and shit, right?
Yeah.
This bandit immediately
There's, like,
climbs up
no shade on
here, goes, ah! seeing a bear, and goes to run this way. It goes to run this way. You get an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Lotus.
Sure, smack it in the ass. Do the claw attack so I can do multiple.
It's like he goes this way, ah! And goes this way.
I'll target him.
You did light the captain on fire.
Juggle that bitch.
Swing!
Swing, bada 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 bada.
That hits. Roll damage.
And...
9 points of damage. Shit, you maul the fuck out of this guy as he desperately attempts to move away. That would be 10.
Wait, are we sure this guy is not friendly?
He shot me.
They were hiding in the shadows, and the second they come out, they start shooting.
They
Nah,
act
they
like,
ain't
you know what they
friendly.
act like? They act like fucking like dumbass bandits or something.
You'll be correct.
Tyranny. They're named bandits.
Glad you're
okay.
on board with us now.
This one is going to attack Quirky Scratch, firing a light crossbow bolt.
I am not at my computer.
And missing. Palgoris, you are up.
Okay.
Oh, that seems like a nice crossbow, aside from the lack of aim.
Is it double movement to cross through friends, or are we allowing it for free again?
It's gonna be counting as difficult terrain.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hello, how's it going today? That's
Apparently, it's great.
ooh.
What the fuck is that?
Yep, let me make the strength save for that one.
Nothing good if you haven't received them.
So what, he gets
They
fucking
rolled a
goddamn
19
Sauron
on the
abilities?
strength save, which is a success, I believe. So is that half damage?
It takes half damage, so yeah.
Yep, okay.
But suffers no other effects.
He manages to kind of cut away at the tentacles as they reach out towards him.
Lord, what in the hentai are you doing to that man?
Like what? Tentacles? Where?
You watch as a series of dark, shadowy tentacles kind of lash out from Balgoris' body towards everything around him.
He's literally butcher from my boys.
And
Dude went full fucking.
I will also
Alucard.
use...
Oh
Good,
god,
right
he's
there.
trying to be Alucard.
He's Alucard.
There is a template I went with this guy.
He is not allowed to
fucking-
get multiple fucking cannons.
You said something earlier that was like Alucard, and I brought that up, but I don't think you heard me.
Oh, there we go. Spell of immunity.
And for sale at the
On
armor.
him.
And for
On
sale
the,
at the armor.
Okay.
Brave Bandit.
He won't be brave for very long.
Okay.
I swear, Arms of Hadar has never worked for me yet. Everyone keeps beating it on the strength save.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
There's a what? There's a what?
Yeah, another individual clad in robes this time emerges from the shadows of the bridge. And performs some sort of arcane motion, and you see a roughly 1 foot diameter green spear of acid come flying out towards you.
1 foot in
Or two.
diameter?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fat bitch.
We'll go right there. Or that hits all of you. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Oops,
Joy.
oh,
Oh, shit.
that did.
Just a
Can
normal
you do it
one?
for me, honey?
Yeah,
Yep, just a normal deck save.
How do we get rid of templates again?
Pray to the dice lord.
You go into the template mode, which is the measurement tool, and delete them.
Why do you not have any fucking decks? What the fuck, woman? Oh, fair, right.
She ain't that flexible. And she's a bear.
I am stiff. I am stiff for you.
Point like a tiger.
Oh, good. Why didn't you go with the tiger?
Come on, hit shit more.
Yeah.
Is the bear?
Yeah, bear's the only. They don't really give a lot of the wild. One of those things that needs work on the back end.
Garish and Roxby, you succeed. So you will be taking half damage.
Oh. Good lord.
That's odd.
You will all take 29 points of acid damage, with the exception of Garish and Roxby, who will take half of that for 14.
We're all gonna die.
Okay, so the two squishy guys at least somewhat avoid it.
I can probably do that
Keep
too.
trying to kill us.
You drop your spell.
Noted.
Well, good thing that's just a cantrip.
Noted. Your ass
You
dies.
guys also don't know what happens next turn.
Chain lightning.
Garish Forster, you're up. Technically, it's a level 9 spellcaster.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he needs to die. He needs to die now. Oh,
hold on. Yeah,
But
no,
Jesus.
he's well within the fucking range of me.
I
Let's
told
see
you that.
here. I'm going to go ahead and Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Open your mouth.
Oops. Hello.
Make
Didn't do that.
No one can sprint to that motherfucker, can they?
I
It's
can pull
quite
him
a
closer.
distance.
He was smart. Shit. Well, wait, it's constant.
I mean, he is the mage. Mages usually stay in the back.
What's the wind like?
That's all bacon you get. No more.
5 knots out of the north.
You lucky bitch!
No, not happening. You're hitting. You are hitting.
I forgot to do for this guy.
Blessing of the War God. That's a 19.
Don't mind this. I forgot to do a pre-battle action for that guy. Okay.
Hey, so,
I was covering that the entire time, mind you.
first
You are
one
hitting
hits.
him.
Noted.
Okay. Did you do your extra attack?
Get out of my way, dog.
Okay.
And don't
There's
forget
the
your
first.
D6.
Yeah, don't
D6.
forget your Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeet.
Honey,
Okay.
the sliders
Notice
are
me?
ready
Okay.
for you to come put together.
Well, luckily, are you completed with your turn? Garish?
Fire again.
You already fired twice, did you not?
Nope.
No, he only fired once, and I guaranteed his first shot hit.
Oh, I missed that happening. Yep, you hit the second shot. 24. That hits. 7 more points of damage. Nicely done.
Plus Hunter.
At the end of your
Plus-
turn,
And
Garish,
don't forget your
Hold it.
does that only apply once per turn?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. It should apply the entire time.
You deal an extra D6 whenever you hit a target with a weapon attack.
Okay, yeah, it applies again.
Fuck you.
It's like my Divine Fervor. Just an extra D4
At
every
the
hit.
end of your turn, the acid still coating you burns you once more for another 14 points of damage.
Fucking
Oh. Oh yeah, acid. Ooh.
Or wait, did
What
you?
the hell?
hang on a
Why did
second.
that not work from when I
Negative
took the
disregard.
acid?
You succeeded on your save.
Oh yeah, acid.
Ah,
Pretty colors.
Disregard. I misspoke.
thank fuck.
Everything is wiggling.
This guy gonna climb up here and
I
is
see
gonna
the thing next to him.
head
Oh,
over to
shit.
Balgoris. I gotta clear my targets. There's so many of them.
I'm going to kill you.
Wait until your turn to roll intimidation.
I can't
might
keep
want to be
carrying
careful.
pets.
You might
People
want to
aren't
be
pets;
careful
they
of
just
him.
be slaves.
He will drain you.
Luckily, your AC is really high as his sword harmlessly glances off your armor.
That plate armor is real handy with him.
You have AC at 20, you bastard.
Hey, wait till I can find a ring of armor.
I'm not
I'll
giving
get
that to you.
Why not? Let me get a 22.
The closest you're going to get is bracers of defense, and you have to take your armor off for that.
I hate you.
I'm going to, because I know the distance is 120.
Just make me the unstoppable
Hang on.
wall.
Cast Guiding Bolt
At
at the
you're
mage.
105, yeah, you're 105 for the mage.
And I'm going to press attack, normal, and I'm going over my... Wait a second.
You hit.
Game, let me do it. No, let me... Oh, I did? Okay, thank God. Fuck you, enemy.
Hit. You just hit. With mage armor, you just hit.
Die.
13 points of damage. He looks wounded from this distance, especially.
I'm going to yell at him, just die or run.
Just die
And
or
then end my
run.
turn.
I'm not really that partial to either. Torin, you're up.
It's yours.
I'm just gonna have one.
Do I get 4?
Yep.
I think that's the whole movement.
I already
or
had sushi.
Close to it.
Oh, right.
I need a bonger. My heart is pounding.
Attack that guy. He's targeted. That probably fucking hits, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that fucking hits. You more than doubled his AC.
Then I roll a fucking 1.
Hey, 5 points of damage still can't be laughed at. And you have an extra attack anyway.
Yeah, what's his weapon that he's holding? Out of morbid curiosity.
Scimitar. It's a
Sure.
CR-18 bandit.
Let's try and disarm that guy. Attack. So just to see if that hits.
Yes, exactly hits.
Okay, so I said disarm. Right? I guess I could switch it up. Yeah, we're gonna.
All right, his
Do I
sword
want to
clatters
disarm
out
or
of his hand.
trip him? That's the disarming attack.
How about
Yeah,
you roll
yeah. When you hit, when I hit, that's how it works. Okay.
You
So
did hit.
I have
How
to
about
say
you
what
roll?
I'm doing, and then it works. Okay. Okay, got it.
See if he's alive still. He's not.
6.
You
DM's over here telling you you don't need to disarm him.
He is
No need
indeed
for that.
disarmed.
Yeah.
In an attempt to cut.
In an attempt to knock the weapon out of his hand, you remove his entire hand.
He overcompensates, and I lop his arm from the shoulder.
I don't think you needed to try and take the weapon out of his hands. You took his hands.
All
That's
right.
just one of them, but he's bleeding out.
Also,
And then as my bonus
his hands chopped off.
action.
Yeah, valid MDDs. No, you still got on the other guy.
Ah, shit! I didn't target myself. Fuck.
That's fine. I'll apply the 8 points.
All right, I'm gonna switch my targeting to that guy for my next turn. All right, and then I take another 14 points.
Turbius is going to. Yeah, you did fail your save. Let me roll it actually, because it's 5d4 poison damage or acid
damage. Jesus, that's a lot.
That's the vitriolic sphere. It's one hell of a level 4 spell.
Yep.
That's a level 4.
Yes.
Yep.
That's 10 points of additional poison damage to
Remember,
you.
level 4 is not at 4th level, like for character level. That is pretty high. Level 4 spells start to hurt.
Goes to 7.
Yeah, they hurt.
Clear this out.
Okay. Turbius is going to use his. He's going to dash and end up using his full turn just getting over here.
And yell. Be scary.
Oh, no, wait, he can use his horns.
Ooh.
Can he do that as an action?
Charge attack.
I gotta double check his battering horns ability. Hammering horns. Immediate. No, that's no.
Okay, it's an action? Ah, damn, that sucks.
Wait, he is 40 feet. So hang on, he was back here. So that puts him here on his normal movement. Yeah, so hammering horns is after you hit, you can basically make a second hit. But he
So
has,
he'd have to be in
actually,
his
no,
path.
hang on. Does he have javelins or something? Let me see if he... Yeah, he's got
Yes,
some
he does.
javelins. He's going to throw a javelin at this guy. He'll be productive. He's only got 2 javelins, mind you, so...
You better hit.
Yeah, with a 24, he hits.
I was about to say a natural, what?
A natural 17, total 24, and this guy is just fucking destroyed.
Barbarian swings.
Barbarian hit.
It was
Yeah,
super
I'll let him
effective.
do that. He'll pick it up. All right. Another individual emerges from hiding. Pops around the corner to take a shot. This time, I'm gonna.
Oh, she's unamused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how both the scouts are just like not having it today.
I may have spawned like 15 of them in to get like reasonably fun descriptors because some.
Damn, this is a whole bandit crew.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens
Well,
when you're
these
late and
guys
travel at
will.
night.
I knew we should have stayed up all
That's
night.
a 3, so
Close up
1,
the boat.
2. Turbius is the target.
I knew we should have done that.
Done what?
Drilled the holes in their boat. I
We
would have
can
spent the
still
whole
do
night
that.
putting
Oh,
holes in.
Turbius also takes.
You're assuming we won't get the chance when we get back.
Turbius also
We could
takes
just fuck their chances.
13 points of acid damage.
Can't play the game. You can't have a game if you take the other player out of it completely.
Going back to
Listen,
this.
listen. If we do it when we get
Longbow
back,
hits.
then they have to sit in port and repair.
The second one hit. Second one misses, so it will do 1 damage. Turbius takes another 7 points of piercing damage. He's
Wait,
looking
did you
pretty
build?
good.
You built them like me.
They're a generic creature called a scout, actually. They're just elves.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is the bandit captain's turn, and he is going to move over here and immediately attack Corky Scratch, who is
I was gonna
closest
say
to
he's
him.
going to be angry over that fucking fire.
Kitchen is now closed.
You better hurry up.
First
turn next.
attack misses.
Clean up.
Yeah, she's not fucking dead.
Second attack is a natural 1, it misses. Third attack.
Woman,
What?
it is literally
That's
your
a
turn
15.
next.
That hits.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, if I hear people
Oh, and it
roll-
rolled max damage for a
Yeah,
total
he's
of 7.
rolling for the last or the last person in the line.
Not actually true. There's one more.
What?
Oh,
A
no,
drunk
he's an
scout.
alcoholic.
Okay, I'm here. What's going on?
How many scouts did they bring?
He spawned
Yes.
15.
Oh Jesus!
This turned
This
into a Kingdom
one-
Come deliverance engagement real fucking quick.
Yup.
What the fuck? I go AFK, I come back and I'm at 5 hit points? Really?
That's what happens when you fuck off for 40 minutes.
You still have to
Not
wait
no
for
40
the
minutes.
acid damage to hit again. All right, misses you
Yeah.
on the first attack, Torin.
He shot an acid ball at us.
Misses on the second attack.
You didn't roll very high because you're a bear.
Lotus, it is your turn.
Go smack one of them while you can.
Smack you.
I would
Maybe
smack the captain.
I would recommend helping your cat friend, who is right behind you and on the verge of death.
Scratch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you are kind of squishy.
Yeah.
I also took 29 points of damage.
Yep.
How many hit points you at?
No, those twice.
Is it this one?
Fuck them.
What?
Honey!
What?
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the glass cannon build, man. You hit hard.
Yes.
But I can hit hard. That hits.
Hey, you know, there's a lot of people over there in fireball range.
2 claws and a bite. Send it.
Yes,
You know what,
but
I'm
he is
gonna-
going to be very much down. Once that fireball leaves your
12
fingertips.
points, impressive.
Hey,
yeah,
we can bring
that
you
is-
back. We have plenty of
All right.
healers.
There's literally a healer standing next to me.
I get to do that again, right?
Yeah.
A bite. You get to chomp.
I thought I got to do 2 claws.
Yeah,
Two claw attack.
Two claws.
Oh yeah,
bite.
swipe, bite. So yeah.
Yeah, it's multi-attack with 3 total.
I thought it was just 2 claws. Shit.
I got. Hang on, I gotta read the grizzly bear entry again real quick.
Nat 20.
Oh god. Crit,
You
no!
at least get this.
Wait. Ignore
No,
that one.
Ignore
Rolled
that
the
one.
wrong one.
You gotta
So,
roll a crit.
hang on a second. You make
It's a crit.
you make 2 attacks, one with a bite, one with claws. They have the
No,
same
she's
base.
rolled 2 claw attacks.
Yeah.
I will allow the natural 20 to stand, so just click a bite, and then we'll do the natural 20, the critical hit damage for the bite. Because it's the same bonus to hit, so it's irrelevant.
Wait. So it's a bite and a claw, or
It's a
2
bite
claws?
and a
Claw and bite. You maul. Bears maul.
Oh.
I thought it was claw for the double attack.
I did too. I was wrong.
Okay, well,
So what do you
go.
want me to do?
To just click
Bite.
bite and then just roll damage with a
Yeah.
and
With
select
critical.
Critical
hit
critical.
damage.
Damage. Crit. If you roll a nat 20, you get a crit damage.
15 points of damage.
Same
Jeez.
shit.
This,
no difference.
you are beginning to seriously maul this individual. However, at the end of your turn,
My kitty!
I have to roll like so many things now to get back to Vitriolic Sphere. Like fuck.
Remember, pull it out from the side.
All right, I forgot I could bring a whole fucking spell out like that.
Yeah, you can
You told
pop
me
out
that, which is really helpful if I can ever do my bonus action thing again.
Do, where are you? Do.
Actually, I think it is a
Awesome.
bonus action. Let me see. So I usually keep it on.
I also hate to break
Oh,
it to
it
you.
is.
The mage
Yeah, I do need to start
technically is
using that
another.
more often.
Mage has a level 5 spell slot.
He has a what
Yes.
now?
6.
Sparky, you better get that fireball off.
That's all.
It's gone missing. There it is. There we go. Now I got that. All right. So you take 13 points of damage, which immediately reverts you back to your human form, and you take the spillover of 8 points.
Am I taking damage? Is that dude attacking me or something?
Acid.
No,
Just
because of the acid.
that is coating you.
You're
burning you.
you're basically burning in your own skin.
Oh, I got napalmed. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, not fun. All right. Quirky Scratch is your turn.
Okay.
Probably remind you that you will also be taking acid damage at the end of your turn.
Does Fever of Fate it also affect Fireball?
Let me just real quickly refresh myself on what Weaver of Fate does in this context.
It can grant advantage or disadvantage to
No,
yourself or to the enemy.
You would be able to grant them disadvantage on their dex save, yes.
Oh no.
Oh.
Mage gets disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Drop the template down. I'd like to see exactly what you're managing to hit. Okay.
Oh no.
Everything.
I cast Fireball.
I cast Fireball. He casted this. I mean, the mage cast a slightly up-leveled version of that.
Yeah,
I can't fuck you.
Yeah,
it's a true wizard's duel.
Fuck you.
Normal, disadvantage.
Kristen cast
normal.
counter battery.
The mage is at 9 hit points, by the way.
Oh, I could have made this fucking crit. I could have also did critical on this.
The mage failed, and the irritated scout failed. The unamused and drunk scouts both succeeded. Roll damage. Can you target the correct targets, please? It says you have the bandit captain targeted. I can do it manually. It's fine. Which one are you?
He just
That's
targeted him.
irritated, so
He
he takes
targeted.
half damage.
He did it already.
Yeah. He did it after the fact, though.
Yeah. The unamused scout is also half damage, so they're alive. The mage and the scout are dead immediately, incinerated in a ball of fire. Scratch, you then take at the end of your turn.
A lot of damage.
So fun fact, when I pop it
Damage.
out after having killed the character, it doesn't work anymore, so I gotta just
Whooped up.
do it manually. You take 14 points of acid damage and are immediately unconscious.
Oh, God.
Down by acid. That's
yes,
not
but I
much
took
pretty.
2 people with me now.
Hey, that's a fair exchange. That's a good KDA right there.
Is this acid on the ground, or should we be rolling like to get it off of us?
It only has one turn of reverb.
Yeah.
But these
You
two,
make it through this, you're good.
but these 2 people are hurting.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
The
making
two bandit.
a charisma. After what they've just witnessed, I'm gonna be making a charisma saving throw for this one.
No, stay.
That is
Are,
two.
are they going to run?
This one fucking bolts full speed into the dark.
Pussy.
They know what's good for them.
It's now the brave bandit. He is brave. He's not gonna roll anything. He's gonna fight.
That's fun. I like being able to
hello, friend.
use the prefixes into the
Oh
game.
no.
He almost crit you, I want to point out, but he misses with a 17.
Balgoris, remember, you don't need to drink any blood right now.
I will point out
don't
it is
think-
Balgoris' turn.
Oh,
But
God.
for goodness.
Fight.
All right.
You don't
Let's do
need
this in
to drink
succession.
him.
Why not?
Oh yeah, I'm not even low, so I'm not going
The smell
to.
of blood is making you feel things.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
I
fuck.
probably shouldn't have phrased it quite as I did.
He's got a different kind of steak.
Uh-oh.
Balgoris
There we go.
Man, me.
All right. And this is going to be
Hey,
an
made of
advantage
wood.
because we are compelled into a duel.
Oh my god, imagine if the Fey food did shit like that. There were side
Whoa.
effects
That's
like instead of the blood goes right to there, or like with
Plus 1d4.
they all had like side effects like that for you guys that kind of fucked with you.
well, none of you who have eaten anything have triggered anything.
All right, that's 11 points.
Uh-oh.
That poor bastard.
Actually, hang on a second. No, divine favor does count, actually.
Uh-oh.
Balgoris, could you please roll a d100 for me?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's gonna be wild magic. I bet you.
Uh-oh.
Random
No, I don't want
effect.
2. I just want 1.
61. Okay. And you're correct, it is wild magic. You have
I fucking
everyone
knew
who
it.
ate has been cursed with wild magic for 3 days. Whenever you cast a spell, you must roll in the wild magic surge table.
That should have happened twice now.
I missed it before. We're doing it
Oh,
once.
you are cheeky. You're a cheeky bastard.
So in fact, yes, roll a second time. This first one, your eyes glow like multicolored lanterns for the next 24 hours.
Ooh.
Oh, damn it.
He's got LED light or eyes.
He's got LED eyes. There's
Well,
a
he's
little
not
bit of
sneaking
there's a
anywhere.
little mini rave going on in Balgoris' eyes. What was the
Fucking
second one?
66.
No.
66.
He's not sneaking anywhere.
I need you to choose 3 creatures within 30 feet of you of your choice.
Fuck.
Oh, I wish I had Wheel or Woe.
Yeah, you do.
You can choose
let's-
any 3 creatures within 30 feet of you, I'd like to point out.
I'll choose.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's good or bad. That's the problem.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, I wish no, I don't memorize tables for this exact reason because then I would meta.
You can roll for a random.
I'll choose myself and let's see what's on 30 feet. I think the other bandit is.
They both
I
are.
choose
Yeah.
myself and the 2 bandits.
Okay.
Brave man.
Let me just double check. Yep, 3 creatures. Okay.
I hope it's good. Like,
Balgoris, you take 24 points of lightning damage, as do the 2 bandits, which is sufficient to kill both of them.
no.
Fuck.
As lightning bolts summon from the sky and strike you all.
Doesn't he take half?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you take half. You take half.
I am happy. Thank you.
Oh, hang
Thank
on.
you, Sir Morris.
He's
Thank you.
31.
That's
All right,
why I
let's do
was
this
trying to keep my
concentration.
mouth shut. I was like, dude, if this is gonna go bad or good, depending on who
You
you
have
pick.
a concentration of all things.
Why do am I concentrating on two things? I should only be concentrating on one.
Yeah, yeah.
I only remember 66, 69, and 80 off the top of my head, by the way. So
You knew it was lightning.
What's 69?
nope. You guys got to find out. I'll tell you after the 3 days, or if it happens.
You ate, so it'll be you.
I don't think death is one of them. That's deck of many things.
Oh, no. But you could turn into a flower pot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could also
God.
turn into a fucking Venus flytrap.
They've turned into a bowl of petunias and a rather confused-looking whale.
Oh my god.
To be fair, if you roll a 100, you cast
the
greater
whale
restoration on
proceeded to think,
yourself.
"Oh, not again." Now, if you're wondering why a whale,
No, it was the petunias that thought, oh no, not again. The whale had many thoughts. I wonder if they'll be friends with me. Hello, Ground.
Warlord.
Yes.
Is
you done?
the end of your turn?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Sorry.
Yours is down.
5, 6.
At the cleric's
Rock.
earliest convenience, you'll be revived.
Just a reminder, when you cast whatever healing magic you cast, you also ate from that table.
Oh no.
The worst part is all of my damage is pretty much spells. It's gonna be great.
Well, Hunter's Mark again. And hold on, let me find
Don't
it.
you guys have a bunch of healing potions?
Catch, bitch.
Didn't you guys buy healing potions?
The guy used.
No, they did.
What?
No.
No, you're not
They
missing.
did
No,
stock up
I'm not
again.
letting it happen
You
again.
hear a small yelp in the distance as some unsuspecting creature catches this.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Damn it.
Aww.
I clicked the wrong one, but I meant to
Also,
bless it.
I will point out, I forgot to do the one for your guiding bolts. Also, Roxby. So I'd like you to also roll a D100. I apologize for missing that
Yeah,
earlier.
I could roll a D100 real quick, but I meant to guide the other thing. I meant to click the other one, the War God's Blessing, to make
You
it
can
at
speak
18.
with small animals for 1 hour. Birds and critters seek you to tell you random secrets they've acquired.
Oh, that's
Hey, you're Disney
fucking
princess.
Hell
It's
yeah.
actually semi-useful.
Anyways, would you allow for the War God's Blessing on his critical failure?
Do you still have uses of your Channel Divinity?
I meant to click it, but I clicked Guided Strike instead. So would you be willing to call it a War God's Blessing instead? They're basically the exact same. It's just for myself or for others.
As long as you have a second use of Channel Divinity available, yes.
It was my second use of it.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. Then
Garrus,
yes,
roll
it's
damage.
immediate.
You hit.
Okay.
You're not missing. I want them dead. Both times you did it, it didn't damage.
They're still alive.
You are not getting away from me.
You do have Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hope that wasn't my crown that just broke.
Please, Hunter's Mark be what just kind of puts it over.
32 hit points. It is.
Yes!
Good job.
Easy. All right, and then I'm just gonna come up here and I'm gonna use Spare the Dying.
Okay, roll D100.
And roll a D100.
Even cantrip.
Hell yeah.
All magic.
Oh, hell yeah, even better. Don't worry, I have a potion to heal them normally. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Never
fuck.
mind.
Well, shit.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, how did I hurt myself?
And he's a potted plant.
Nothing appears to immediately change.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Immediately,
This is a
okay, that's...
brand new crown.
Jesus.
I think this is the
And
crown they
then
just
lastly,
did and it came
as
off.
I just need you to
action.
tell me anything you touch.
Anything I touch, does something from my own pocket count?
Not something being worn or carried by yourself or another creature.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour this in their mouth without touching Quirky Scratch a potion.
Yeah, that
haven't
works.
targeted.
Use the potion.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll potion for them. So now they're conscious and a little bit better.
They are indeed.
Welcome back to life. The fight's over.
I figured I'd get the edge at least.
Oh, you got him, and a lot others.
You look over, Quirky Scratch, and you see the charred remains of 3 bodies.
He sees a pile of ash where there's
So there was no person over on this side, I'm guessing?
Rope that the crown was attached to.
Yeah,
I'm not
there were
sure.
a total of 3 people you just incinerated with that
They
stuff.
attached it to this little piece right here.
Also,
I think it broke
apparently,
off.
we have been cursed. Damn Fae, I bet they're laughing at us right now.
Their meat did taste good, though.
Do I see Belgor anything out of Belgoris?
Other than the fact that he's like scorched.
Other than the fact that he's kind of bloody, like, and burned from acid. Yeah,
Oh
he's
no,
fine.
my eyes are discoing right now.
I don't know what
your
they're gonna
eye,
do.
yeah, for correction, your eyes are currently on
pull the
RGB flow mode. They're just currently changing every few seconds.
How can they save that?
Whoa.
There's nothing for a
That's new.
crown to attach to.
That is new.
By the way, I don't think anyone's told Balgoris yet, and I don't think he'd be aware of it.
Why? What are you all looking at? You've seen me
What do you
covered in
mean?
blood before.
Yeah,
You
but
know, your eyes are changing colors.
here, look at your shield.
Oh, you tricky bastard. How am I supposed to flirt with these things?
I don't know, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that lasts 24 hours, by the way.
Running in
I like how the carriage driver has just seen lightning strike from the sky, a giant green ball fly at our direction, and then a fireball shoot the other way.
As you head back,
Don't
he's
forget
like,
my guiding bolt.
yeah.
all in the matter of 30 seconds. That was like fucking 4 turns, not even that was 3 turns.
It's
As you head back to
funny
the
how
carriage, who
screaming.
opens the door?
Who opens the door?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident. No one's gonna stop old Roxby from letting everyone
know
in,
what
Carriage
happened.
right?
immediately
Damn that
bursts
is.
into flames.
Oh shit!
Wait, no, do I have it? Oh, I don't have it ready. Shit.
For the
Lesser
next-
restoration.
I will say your curse that you missed was for the next 30 minutes. Any object
go
you
the
touch that
fuck
is
over
not
here.
being worn or carried by correction. Any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames. Giggling laughter can be heard from the fire.
Damn it! Put it out!
I
Damn,
don't have
Faye.
control flame.
Damn it! I wish I had create water right back
How are you
now.
putting fire out? Like this carriage is now on fire and the driver's freaking out.
Anybody have a bucket?
No.
I don't think
damn
anybody
it.
has a bucket. I take my water skin from my pack and start pouring it on the fire.
Anyone else
Yeah, well-
joining? 'Cause that's not quite
Yep.
enough on its own.
I pour
Yep.
mine.
Not
Yes.
even gonna bother.
I don't even drink
No,
out of
well,
it.
sorry, Turbius walks over and starts pissing on the fire to help.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Can
Oh
we
god,
do
it's
it?
gonna smell so bad. Oh.
Ugh.
The fire is soon brought under control, and the driver looks concerned.
How long
Obvious?
does
As bad
We'll
as this
blame
is
the
to say,
mage.
don't touch. Or Roxby, do not touch anything.
Put your
Especially
hands in the
boats.
pockets.
Don't
Put
touch
your
I
the
head-
boats.
immediately put my hands under my
No.
arms.
Touch the boats. Actually, you know what? No. Go back to the town. Go touch their
God.
fucking rigging.
Yes, go touch
Yes!
that boat. We need to go to
Wait,
the
no, it's
town
4
right now.
hours.
Actually, I want to correct it. It was for the next minute, so
Oh,
given you touched the
okay.
carriage within 1 minute, it should be fading quickly. To be fair, if they set that up for an hour or even 30 minutes, that's a bit ridiculous, even for Wild Magic Search.
That would be pretty funny though. Just walk up to their boat and just fucking Buenos Dias, watch, and just bursts into fire. Just
That's
walk
when
away.
That's when you're just rowing by in the longboat. And you're just like, "Hola, amigo!" Just touching.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't think we'd get quite this far, so we're gonna have this cut as a slightly earlier session tonight, unless there's any RP people want to do on the way to the city of Sumar.
Notice your people are assholes.
Who told you that?
I knew that, and I still tasted the food. The blood was good.
Before the session ends, though, I would like everyone to take a long rest and prepare their spells for the next day. Because we will say that despite this interruption, you'll be able to get a long rest on the carriage ride.
The wife will have to deal with it tomorrow.
I can manually press her thing, and then she can deal with.
Or yeah, she'll have to deal with the spells. Then you are.
I'm on my way back. I had to clean the tooth out and clean the tooth and everything.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's been broken.
All
right.
Her crown just came off.
Get that bitch a
Of one of her teeth. No.
Yeah, I was flossing and my crown came off. Like, I don't think it's the crown. I think it's the tooth that the crown was attached to just broke off, and they just did it. So I think they didn't do it right.
So, yeah, no, if it breaks off at all, it's shoddy dental work, and you deserve to yell at them. Should you? Probably
$10
not, but...
said that they won't fucking do anything, you know.
They fucking better.
Yeah, for money.
Well, if anyone's watching this stream, God bless you, and I don't know, I normally wouldn't say that, but God forbid if you actually watch this shit.
Some people do.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
And
I mean, we're more entertaining than watching paint dry.
Oh, hey, Exile.
But anywho, people, this is it's D&D. And yeah, for those of you that do watch this on YouTube, I do apologize for what things do happen. Anywho, have a good rest of your weekend. And like all things in the universe, they all must come to an end.
And so too must this voice. Anywho, I'm Tristan Longshot, signing off.